and everybody gave their contribution. But we'll get into all of that maybe, a little more after the Carnival, because we're headed into Carnival week next week. So that's going to be a busy week. Cops find marijuana in snack packets. Just now, hold up. Let me find out about that, all right? Police have arrested and charged a man after he was found with marijuana hidden in packets early on Wednesday morning. Police said officers were on an exercise at around 12:10 a.m. On Belmont Circular Road near the Port of Spain General Hospital when they noticed a white Nissan Tiida turning from Charlotte Street and passing a traffic light which was still on red, and police intercepted the car and spoke with the driver, who said he was told by relatives not to stop at certain traffic lights at nights for his own safety. Well, officers searched the car and noticed the scent of marijuana, and after searching the driver's jacket, police found 4 candy snack packets containing 75.1 grams of marijuana, and the man was arrested and later charged for possession of marijuana. Interesting that he gave the excuse, a very credible excuse, that, hey, family tell me to stop at certain traffic lights in the night, however, the police wasn't hearing that. All right? Boy, candy packs, boy. Guyanese couple compensated for inaction on immigration file. Sorry, I already read that one. Integrity Commission to act on those who didn't declare. Well, I would imagine this is assets, right? Nice. So having named dozens of public officials who have not officially declared their assets and income, the Integrity Commission said it was going to court to try to force them to comply in a paid advertisement in Newsday on Monday, and the ad listed non-declarants of each year from 2014 to 2021. Prominent MPs and senators featured among the dozens of individuals named as having not yet filed declarations as listed in the online TT Gazette on February 1st. And you could read more on that inside your Newsday this morning. All right, the declaration of those assets. I mean, why wouldn't you declare from 2014 to 2021? Wow. All right. Snakey, congratulations going out to Snakey. Snakey has been crowned Young King 2023. We had a big up Snakey, man. That's my good partner, Nice, man. And he's had a busy season. As a matter of fact, he's had a successful season from the Christmas season into the Carnival. He's had quite a bit of success. So we had a big up Snakey, for the progress that he has made, especially in 2023. State urges judge keep Vincent Nelson file sealed. That's a very interesting one, people. Let me just take a look at that real quick. So the state is strenuously resisting any application to have the civil claim filed by King's Counsel Vincent Nelson unsealed. Nelson's claim came up for hearing on Tuesday, and he wants $96 million in compensation for an alleged breach of an indemnity agreement to protect him from prosecution. Now, the Attorney General has filed a counterclaim which seeks to have every cent paid out to him returned to the state's coffers. And Justice Jacqueline Wilson has been assigned the case, and Tuesday's hearing was held virtually but in private before the judge, as the matter has been sealed. So for those of you who've been following the Vincent Nelson situation with this indemnity deal that he entered into with former Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi, I mean, seeing that all this confusion is taking place and taxpayers' money is at risk, I don't see any reason for keeping the file sealed. I think it should be open to the public because we're talking about public funds and we're talking about an indemnity deal that should not have taken place in the first place. So it's going to be very interesting to see if it remains sealed or not. All right? So I guess we'll find out about that in the coming weeks as that progresses. Also, the judiciary remains silent on Naipal Kuman file. So the judiciary says it will not comment or respond to media queries on the malicious prosecution case of the 9 men acquitted of the charge of murdering businesswoman Vintra Naipal Kuman. This was a response to questions from Newsday directed to newly appointed High Court Judge Karen Reed Ballantyne on her role in the case and whether she was the high-ranking judicial officer referred to in a newspaper report. Now, Reed Ballantyne represented the state at the assessment stage before a High Court master in November 2021, after the men successfully obtained judgment in default 9 months earlier. And on Wednesday, the Express newspaper alleged it was a high-ranking judicial officer who handed the previously missing case file to Acting Solicitor General Carleen Sinak. And Newsday also sought a response from the Judiciary to questions opposition leader Kamala Prasad raised in a letter to the Chief Justice on Reed Ballantyne's role in the case. Now, see, this is my problem. You have a matter like this. Imagine we in 2023 and Vindra Naipal Kuman still making front page headlines or still making the news. It's just ridiculous. This matter should have been done and dusted. The family should have gotten closure. Or however the matter was to be dealt with, whether they're innocent, they're guilty, or whatever. This should have been done already. We're not supposed to be in 2023 dealing with Vindra Naipal Kuman or anything relating to Vindra Naipal Kuman. All right? I can imagine like the family of Vindra Naipal Kuman. This just, I mean, it's like they bring back the drama, And I mean, nobody should have to go through that. So here we are. And this missing file and the judiciary being silent and the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago being silent. I still can't understand why everybody's so silent. But you all lost your tongue. You need to find it, Because you must make a statement on this. This is one of the most ridiculous things that we've ever seen. And we're talking about $20 million. The largest payout in the history. And it's taxpayers' money at risk. And you're telling me the Law Association have nothing to say. The judiciary wants to stay mum on the question. And they don't want to answer questions even put forward by the opposition leader who has her questions as well that was sent to the Chief Justice just recently. I mean, that's insane. I don't know what to say again. Anyway, moving on from that. Some other headlines in the paper. Top cop, Erla Christopher, ducks the JSC meeting to deal with urgent national security matter. Well, I don't know if that headline, let me just, you see, sometimes the headline be a little misleading. Members of a Joint Select Committee on Crime on Wednesday expressed their disappointment that newly appointed Police Commissioner Erla Christopher was not at its meeting after confirming she would be attended during the period when she acted in the top cop post. Before the committee heard from Acting DCP Kurt Simon, Intelligence and Investigations, ACP Criminal Division Winston Maharaj, and Senior Superintendent Kerwin Francis, in charge of the Northern Division, both the chair of the JSC, Keith Scotland, and member Jayanti Lakshmidial chastised the commissioner for her non-appearance. Okay, but why didn't she appear? Why didn't she appear? See, I'm trying to go down in the article to find out why, to be fair to her. Because she must have had a good reason why she didn't appear, if she said she was going to appear. All right? Unfortunately, I can't pick it up here in the article. But you can read the article. It's inside the newsletter this morning, and that should be an interesting read. All right? And just finally, a couple other headlines. Designer Ecliffe Eli opens a Tobago store. Judge throws out woman's paternity test lawsuit. And Chief Secretary says development ongoing in Roxborough and Argyle. So those are some of the headlines in the paper this morning. And a party boat operator threatens lawsuit over use of Port of Spain waterfront. Wait, hold on. Let me see who's that. A party boat operator is threatening to take the Port Authority to court over the use of an area at the waterfront close to the breakfast shed facility. In a letter to the Port Authority's senior legal officer, attorney Peter Taylor for Embassy Cruises, a subsidiary of Coral Vision Cruises Limited, challenged the Port's authority to restrict his client's access to the waterfront and suspension of one of its boat rides on January 28th. But that is our next boat ride, Bacchanal. Lord have mercy. All right. So I'll tell you what. Those are some of the headlines in the news this morning. I want to tell you about our good friends at Theodophilus Enzyme and Probiotics. That's the product that they have on the market. So if you're having problems with IBS, burning stomach, acid reflux, bloating, told you once, I've told you twice, I've told you 1,000 times. You can get effective relief with Curedoflus enzyme and probiotics because a lesser known fact is that more than 70% of your immune system is located in your gut. So how do you deal with that? Well, you improve your overall health by addressing it at the source with Curedoflus enzyme and probiotics. A healthy gut, of course, is a major step toward better living, so look for the leading pharmacies and health stores near you. And for more information, you know what to do. Just pick up the phone and call or WhatsApp Curedoflus on 728-0338. That is 728-0338. Also want to tell you about Chef Shiraz, who has the baking and pastry 5-week course. It's a 5-week course in baking and pastry, and these courses will start on the 23rd of February because there are 2 classes that you could sign up for. One takes place on Thursdays, one takes place on Saturdays. So on Thursdays, they're running from the 23rd of February to the 23rd of March, and on Saturdays, they're going to run from the 25th of February to the 25th of March. And that's 11:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's the time that the classes will take place. The cost of these classes is $3,500. There is a payment plan available, and you will get a certificate of completion. All right, so you can call Chef Shiraz to get more information on that. And you can call him on 3724639 or 7375097, and you'll get all the details that you need. Also, these classes take place at Ramsing Plaza in Chagonas. And finally, Seth while aboard, man. Big up Seth, man. Seth is our South man too. All right, so big up Seth. You never know. You might just pass through and wave and say hi. So Seth Wayo has the Holistic Health Clinic that's currently taking place, and all Seth is saying is very simple. You've been managing this certain diseases for the longest while, but why manage the disease and put yourself through the expense of buying medication for the rest of your life if there is an opportunity to reverse that disease? All right? And when we talk about those diseases, we talk about cancer, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, autoimmune diseases, digestive disorders, hypertension, and, so many more. But you could book an appointment with Seth Wayo aboard to find out more on 761-1952. That is 761-1952. So give him a call today and book an appointment and find out if reversing that disease that you're mining for years upon years upon years, if it's reversible and if it can help you. Because I guarantee you, it's going to be a better life for you. All right? So with that, we're just about 16 minutes past your 6 o'clock. We are in San Fernando. All right? And I see San Fernando starting to pick up, man. We have, some, but not traffic, but, constant movement, vehicles moving back and forth, people making their way to work this morning. Some people might be making their way home from work. Who knows? All right, depending on the shift that they work. I want to know where the best doubles is in South. Zeb, anybody know? You see the DJ laughing like he don't even know. Nobody? Somebody say where?
The creek.
The creek? No, the creek not in, I don't think the creek in San Fernando, Nicholas. Wrong place. All right? We had to find the best breakfast in South. I don't know, maybe the mayor will help us with that. The mayor San Fernando must know, his worship must know where the best breakfast is, right? Depending on what you're eating. I don't know who's the best pie man. I don't know who's the best doubles man. I don't know, just the best breakfast. I know where I could find it in Port of Spain because I'm from there. But when you come down in the South, they have something called Southern Hospitality. All you know about Southern Hospitality? What's that? All right. They only heard about it. All right, let me tell you about Southern Hospitality real quick. I have a tendency to come down South and line with my South people, right? So they have this thing that's South different to Port of Spain. So they say, Stephan, we're so different. When you come to Lyman South and 20 of us Lyman, one man does pay the bill. But in Port of Spain, we just do it. Everybody just ship up money now to pay the bill. But in South, one man does pay the bill. Right? And they treat you nice. They call it Southern Hospitality. So we'll find out a little bit about that Southern Hospitality. Who knows? Maybe his worship might be in a good mood this morning and he might sponsor breakfast. I'll ask him for it. All right, so people, we got to take a break. When we return, we will chat with the mayor of San Fernando, His Worship Julia Regrello, and we also have a lot more scheduled throughout the course of the morning. We have representatives from Kalicharan, the biggest band in the Southland. I do believe their titles is somewhere in the range of 27 Band of the Year titles. And that I believe is the most for any band in Trinidad and Tobago, whether it's South, North, anywhere. 27 Band of the Year titles. I don't think anybody's even close to that. So we will chat with Kalicharan and Lima's Juve, and we'll have entertainment. We have Dev coming as well. You know, Dev is popularly known as the king of the Juve, so look out for Dev as well. So stay tuned. We have a lot to talk about and a lot of people to talk to, and we might even find out a little history about San Fernando, some of the historical landmarks, because the mayor himself has played a significant role in preserving those historical landmarks during his tenure. So stay tuned for all that conversation and more when we return. This is Breaking Dawn, and we're in San Fernando.
Unique Group of Companies specializes in complete outfitting for residential and commercial buildings locally and regionally. For 34 years, we have been the premium manufacturers and exporters of high-quality bifold sliding and pocket door systems, fire-rated doors, windows, and architectural moldings. We also supply and install operable louver shutters, hardwood floors, staircases, and toughened laminated glass. Unique Woodworking Limited and Unique Lumber and Construction Guyana Incorporated also supply kiln-dried greenheart, mahogany, cedar, and teak. Our logs are cut and shipped by Unique Lumber Guyana and dried in our computerized kiln at our factory's facilities in Trinidad. Visit our showrooms to see the quality, which makes us unique.
Come down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams, and you can also get full single vision or bifocal glasses for only $5.95. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we specialize in contact lens examination. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store.
Adams Optical.
The hardest fet in Carnival returns. Army Fet this February 10th. Festival City, Queen's Park, Savannah. Gates open at 9 p.m. The biggest stars in soca are coming. Kiss the band.
Don't tell me about work in the morning unless we talking hard work.
Mikel Tesha. Nadia Betson. Lyrical. Patrice Roberts. Farmer Nappy. Viking Ding Dong.
We wanna drink and party all day.
The Asylum Vikings featuring Faye and Lions and Bungie Garden.
I come here for no stand up. I come to party with
There
will be water mixed up with beer. We jump in.
Nyla Blackman. Skinny Fabulous.
Today I go drunk like I never drunk, wave like I never wave.
And many, many more. Army Fet, Queen's Park, Savannah. Friday, February 10th. Army Fet is powered by Guinness. Anytime is Guinness time. Stag, a man's beer. Magnum tonic wine. Campari, Blue Waters, Digicel in everything Carnival. And Forest Park Punch and Rum. Army Fet. Your Fet, my Fet. Still the safest Fet in Carnival.
Are you depressed and bogged down by problems? Then meet Pandit Narasimha. He is an expert in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and solves problems in marriage, relationships, love, business, jobs, health, and removes all evil spirits, black magic, and bad luck permanently. Then call Pandit Narasimha 304-3506. That's 304-3506.
Jesse Eugene Russell, inventor of the digital cell phone.
If your good health could be traded as a commodity on the stock exchange, then your stocks are priceless.
Build your immune system against all new wave viruses with colloidal silver and moringa powder to control diabetes, hypertension, and inflammation.
My name is Esther Vinci. High definition eye just has removed my cataract without surgery or pain. Thank you, Dr. Love.
I have my Rockard Village Ram tablet, so that if any woman say I Hamilton couldn't finish the marathon, she lies.
Family history of cancer or not, alkaline your body and treat cancer with vitamin B17. Clogged arteries, prevent heart attack with double barrel. Deliveries nationwide. Contact Dr. Love Health Store, PTSD Transit Mall, Kwesi San Juan, Twin City Mall, San Fernando, Trinidad and Tobago. Call 366-4058 or 478-9222. Check us on WhatsApp, Facebook, and our website, drloversea.com.
The Midnight Robber, the original master of disaster and self-proclaimed doer of all deeds dread and dastardly. Fear and intimidation being the name of his game, and aggrandizement and bamboozlement, both visual and oral, being his stock in trade. Bearing fantastical monikers such as One-Shot Birch, Benbow the Brave, King Korak, and Puggy the Agent of Death Valley, the robber is a self-avowed, unrepentant rapscallion. Today, robber speech or robber talk remains a marvel of wit, style, and pugnacious wordplay, designed to inspire, intimidate, and show off his prowess in rhetoric and nonsensical verbiage and mastery of cadence, rhythm, and style. The Midnight Robber, the original master of disaster.
Me say you wake up in the morning and you just realize Carnival come back again.
I've been patient and I've been waiting. Call me stubborn, but I can get over it. You left and never say goodbye. Those tears I cry, no, I can get over it.
So don't you ever let me down again, 'cause I'm depending on you, so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry, and if I ever let you down, my friend.
You must be there to witness live and in full color the creativity and magic of our mass, the Kings and Queens preliminaries on Thursday, 9th February from 7 p.m. at Carnival City, Queen's Park, Savannah. Be wooed by the craftsmanship and beauty of the costumes. Reserve tickets are $150. General, only $100. Tickets available at the NCC head office, Grandstand ticket booth, and online at islandetickets.com. For more info, visit the NCC Facebook page or call 622-1670. This event is presented by the National Carnival Commission and supported by Caribbean Airlines, First Citizens, White Oak, Coca-Cola, Presidente, Blue Waters, and TTT.
This Carnival Monday and Tuesday, a brand new experience takes hold of Port of Spain. Ariapita Avenue, Woodbrook takes on new energy. Synergy TV introduces the Campari Red Zone. Experience the new vibe. Enter the Red Zone. Prance across the Synergy stage with the world watching. As the heat of soca meets the cool of the zone, the Synergy TV's Campari Red Zone. All day Carnival Monday and Tuesday. Powered by Campari, respect the bitter.
Never again. Never again. Hey. Oh, yeah. I out on the road. Hey. Never again. Hey. I'm not staying home. Can't miss me. Double M. Look, I done book my flight. Tell me friends and family I'm coming. Hey. Boy, the suitcase packed tight. As soon as the plane touched down, we pumping. And if you hear them, welcome to the land of Calypso. I see that you touched down. Well done. I hope that you're more than fit and ready, cause it's real rum, real vibes. Soon as I touch the first party, it's shell down. I'm fetting until I'm falling down. I will never miss the next carnival again. Tell them I will never miss the next carnival again. Until the good Lord take me.
Now see the city of San Fernando as opposed to about 20 minutes ago when it was still a little dark. And it is our honor on Breaking Dawn to welcome His Worship, the Mayor of San Fernando, serving his second 3-year term, a man who has, during his time as the mayor, played a significant role in reducing the traffic in the San Fernando area, because I remember coming to do the San Fernando Hospital, like I said, when we used to do pest control, when my father had the company. So a nobody traffic and a nobody improvements in the traffic congestion. He's also championed the cause for the restoration of a lot of the city's historic landmarks, a few of which I'm hoping he'll talk about. Not hoping, we'll talk about it. And of course, he's played a significant role in arts and culture. He is associated, and well, he is actually the founder of, well, the band formerly known as Skiffle Bunch, but just now, it is, but in these times, it is now called Skiffle, all right? And we'll find out much more.
Heritage Petroleum Skiffle.
Heritage Petroleum Skiffle. So we want to welcome to the Breaking Dawn set, and of course, thank him for welcoming us to the city of San Fernando, His Worship, the Mayor, Junior Regrello. It is a pleasure to meet you, sir.
It's a pleasure to be able to have you in San Fernando.
Nice, man.
We overlook the San Fernando Hill, and the sun is more or less coming across the horizon.
Nice, man. I like how we started some nice poetry, and we painted the picture for you. So it covered up over the horizon.
I grew up in Vistabella.
In Vistabella?
Just at the bottom of San Fernando Hill.
Right.
And the first thing we did in the morning when we got up, so we look at the top of San Fernando Hill.
Okay.
And around this time between November, December, January, the mist, and you felt that the hill was connected to the sky. So you look at the mist very top of the hill and you see that mist and you see the sky, also there's a connection. So, and you know, you grow up with that, so you always, I'm so used to looking up at San Fernando Hill first in the morning.
All right, nice, man. And well, talking about San Fernando Hill, that's one of the historical landmarks in San Fernando.
Actually, in 1595, when Sir Walter Raleigh came down the Gulf of Paria, he was the first person that recorded the site of San Fernando Hill.
Wow.
And that was 1590, a long time on his search for the El Dorado. He ended up with the pitch lake where the chalk his boat. He was the first person that recorded San Fernando Hill in the Anaparima.
Wow.
And it's, so it has that historical significance. Of course, the Caribs came from Venezuela with a big housing and shelter around the hill. The hills were where they fed all the agriculture. Development came around the San Fernando because the earth was so good and yield so much and better. And if you anywhere around Bristol, if you just dig a bit into the ground, you know that gravel, that soft kind of mud gravel, that the hill is made up of, that texture. Most of the buildings along San Fernando streets were made with the gravel from San Fernando Hill.
From San Fernando Hill? Well, I never knew that. It's your learning things this morning.
It's just opposite. This is the police station that was languishing since a fire some years ago. That was built in 1876.
Wow.
And again with the gravel from San Fernando Hill, that's one of the strong structure. In fact, we did and I want to tell the San Fernando public this morning that they plan to refurbish the station. It's finally on its way. We had a fire back in 1989, and we have been studying when are we going to get it repaired, and it was 2009. But it's on its way now, and the structure is so solid based on the texture of the gravel from San Fernando Hill.
Okay.
So we are going to have our station repaired before the end of this year, 2023.
Well, that's brilliant news. But in terms of San Fernando itself, like, well, we know as the mayor, you still have you have tons of problems to solve. So what are some of the issues that you face in San Fernando?
You mentioned the traffic congestion, which we will be able to eliminate somewhat because we inherited this. This stretch here where we are, it is now 25 to 7. It's the main artery. We have 3 churches here.
Okay.
We have 3 schools. We have the St. Joseph Convent, San Fernando Girls RC, San Fernando Boys RC.
Right.
St. Gabriel's RC, San Fernando Boys RC. And the Methodist Church, the Catholic Church, the Anglican Church, City Hall, the police station, the magistrate court, the National Insurance Office, the police station, the hospital, a battery of lawyer offices on this stretch here.
Right.
This stretch here. And so what happens is traffic, intense traffic from about 7:30 until about 8:30.
Okay.
And it needs to be managed. And we inherited that. We sit in Harris Promenade. It was Lord Harris who, in 1846, declared here, give this space to the then Borough Council, who requested the land for further development. And he said, yes, because San Fernando really was more or less going north from here. Was High Street, San Fernando Street, St. James Street, St. Vincent Street. And the council wanted further development going this way. And they asked for the land. But he said the land was given to you on the conditions that you build churches, schools, police station, a hospital, and a space for leisure for the people. So the promenade. So we had a promenade before anybody else in Trinidad.
This was your first promenade?
First promenade. Harris Promenade, San Fernando. So there is that nexus, though, that significance of the space. How do we adjust 200 years after, 100 years after, 50 years after? How do you adjust? Because the time you had no traffic at all. You horse drawn carts and that sort of thing. And so we inherited this, and we have to find ways to manage it. So we have done pretty well. One of the challenges we have now is homeless persons who peruse the area because they're being fed 3 or 4 times per day by the public. And once that is done, they're going to gather here. So they network in a particular way, in a specific way, and they gather here to collect free food, as the case may be. But we're looking for a solution to solve that problem.
Yeah, because that seems to be a problem both in the north and the south, because we see that in Port of Spain as well.
Yes,
and I saw actually some reports where people actually put out videos. Actually noticed that on YouTube, where one group, an NGO, they would come down to Harris Promenade here and they would feed on a Sunday.
I passed here Christmas Day, and they had a guy with a stack food boxes. So by evening he had about 8 to 12, I think 12 boxes of lunches stacked up because he had so much.
Yeah.
It's goodwill, and the people believe that you get, with just benefits when you do these things. But there are ways in which to do it. There are homes who need it. We have 2 shelters in San Fernando, Shamrock Court and the shelter on the wharf where you can distribute the food there. Once you contact us, we'll really direct you where you can deposit the food. Once you encourage this, it's not healthy. It's done in an unsanitary kind of condition.
Yeah.
And
but it puts you homeless in a position of comfort too.
Absolutely.
Because now they say, well, this is their home and food coming to them, everything coming to them.
That fountain behind us there, sometimes we have to have it repaired because the jets are plugged with plastic for the paraphernalia and styrofoam and boxes from the food and everything because they're not disciplined.
Right.
To trade there. So there are several challenges you have to face, but we have a plan for that and we're working on it.
All right, brilliant.
There's a meeting will be held soon after Carnival with stakeholders, and Suarez is a major stakeholder there. And how do we treat with this? What is the solution to this problem?
Right.
So we invite the public to come in and share the thoughts and the views with us.
But that's great consultation, always important and everything.
Absolutely.
One of the things I wanted to ask you too, like San Fernando, okay, people in Port of Spain, when I tell them, look, I headed down south, it's so-called so far, but south people, when they're coming up north, they say Port of Spain right there. Now, from a tourism standpoint, do you think enough is done to really promote the Southland for people who coming to visit Trinidad and Tobago?
We are very conscious of that now more than ever. With the redevelopment of San Fernando, very general, because the government is spending like 1.6 billion.
Yeah,
I must thank the People's National Movement and the people for this and the government for this investment in San Fernando, because when I was growing up, several persons were advocating that San Fernando is like a lost city, a forgotten city, and this is the wealth of this country. But finally we're getting our due because the government recognizes and advocates all understand that we have to reinvest in San Fernando because San Fernando contributes so much to the development of Trinidad and Tobago. And 1.6 billion is being spent, and we appreciated the redevelopment of the waterfront, the Skinner Park, which was opened last Monday. We're hosting our first event on Saturday, Teatro Fiesta. And it will really boost the economy because physical infrastructure is what drives an economy.
Right.
So that whole waterfront development will transform San Fernando. Business opportunities for very young persons coming out of school, looking for jobs, and I'm excited about that.
Nice, man. And you mentioned something, I was going to mention that to you. I have no problem. I read the headline, and you know me. I'm very critical of a lot of little things that is done from a governance level.
It's your job, I guess.
But it's my job. Yeah. But at the end of the day, somebody was telling me, they said, but Stephan, 1.6 billion. I said, but 1.6 billion is really a drop in the bucket. In a private conversation, I didn't get the opportunity to address it publicly, but I'll do it now. It's a drop in the bucket when you're talking about development of a city that, and a part of Trinidad that really the wealth of Trinidad comes from.
Absolutely. In the late 1800s, more ships left San Fernando than Port of Spain with sugar and agricultural products for Europe.
Right.
This was the food basket and the industrial capital of Trinidad and Tobago. When Lord Harris came to Trinidad in 1846, he realized the importance of San Fernando. The first batch of indentured laborers after emancipation came to San Fernando to develop the sugarcane estate, the St. Madeleine estate all over. So the ships went over there. So I hope when we talk about reparation, that San Fernando will be considered because we contribute so much to the development of Europe.
Yeah. You think we do enough from an educational standpoint, from the school level to teach children? Like, okay.
No, we haven't.
You don't think we've done that?
Yeah, because you'll be talking from a San Fernando perspective. It's San Fernando's contribution to the development of Trinidad and Tobago. So we went from the industrial capital to the oil capital. In terms of the energy city.
Yeah.
We went from the industrial to the energy city to the intellectual, the education capital, the financial capital. We have contributed so much. Look at how many prominent persons we have produced, prime ministers, presidents, that sort of thing. Senators, the president, current president, is from San Fernando.
San Fernando, yeah.
So I mean, I'm not boasting about it, but we have done so much, and we are not seeing the benefits. A San Fernando Prime Minister developed Port of Spain. The Port of Spain waterfront, we have Ballara Promenade. Those tall buildings in Port of Spain. And somehow San Fernando felt that we were left behind.
Right.
And we must thank Dr. Kiddies and his administration for recognizing that and correcting that role.
All right. I want to get into the little pan talk with you because I know you're heavily involved in the steel pan.
I ain't afraid of that.
You ain't afraid of that at all, right? No, I tell him before we come back in, he's an Exodus man, right? So we know Skiffle is the band. It used to be Skiffle Bunch, and I see all it. Well, you kind of rebranded it, took off the bunch. But you all have been very consistent in the panorama for a very long time. You told me that the band was founded in 1976. 1976 by you. All right. In terms of the steel pan, national instrument, I was making the point the other day. I said, I don't think we do enough. From a leadership perspective, in terms of, I believe that every radio station is supposed to, in at least every shift, they're supposed to play a pan tune. I think that should be mandated because it's a national instrument.
Are you familiar with this name, Bob Gittins?
Bob Gittins, no.
Never heard that name before?
No.
Amazing. Bob Gittins was the program director, I think, and one of the main producers on Radio Trinidad in the 60s. And he started his program with one of the first recording every morning. He was the person who started the early radio program, which is at 6 o'clock, with the first recording of pan. That's how we started his program. And Bob Gittins, we call him Uncle Bob, right? Done a lot of work with Parang and culture and calypso.
Right.
And he started it, but he understood the value of it. You look at what happened for the Panyard judging this year, and you saw droves of people crowding the Panyards. I saw layers of people outside of Panyards in Port of Spain, and likewise in San Fernando. So there is an interest, but it must not be seasonal. We have to find ways to correct that. TTT in the early days, and you cannot discount the contribution TTT made to the development of culture at Trinidad and Tobago. In the early days, TTT had a program called Steelman Concerts on a Tuesday evening. So for 45 minutes, just before 7 o'clock, they presented community steel bands who go into the studio, a small stage side, and do a repertoire. Those things expose the bands to the wider country, because what happened, you witness the news, which was popular, I think, to do in those days before we had social media and technology where it is now. So people actually sat down and had dinner, look at the news. And you had an opportunity to highlight and showcase community steel bands. You improve their repertoire. You showcase your ambience, your aesthetics, your ability to produce a good product. You dress properly. And those were things that would have benefited and extended into the pan outside of Carnival. Those things helped give us an opportunity. There's no longer several things. When I was in government, I will drive up from Mount Hope onto the prior to get the police very early, and I will see stacks of pan racks along the route, stack up by panyards, and I came up with a concept called Panyard Sensation.
Panyard Sensation,
where the government funded it, where you go to each panyard and have an event.
Okay.
And it worked for a while. I was in government from 2006 to 2010. We lost election. But those things that we did, and we financed it. So it gave the panyard an opportunity to embellish your area, have an event, arrange some revenue opportunities, and you will pay, I think it was $20,000 to do the event. And you showcase the band, they get some promotion, they get exposure and things like that. So we need to reinvest in the panyards.
Into the panyards.
Because that is an unsung hero thing that where the leadership, management, the bands do not get the recognition to do. And when you look at crime and some of the social ills that we have in society, the panyard could very well be the solution.
Yeah, the panyard is the place. I remember when I used to play pan, that was the place. You go to the panyard, your boss a cook, men liming. They're teaching people, they're teaching youth men in the area how to play the instrument. And now you see after Carnival, a little while after Carnival, you see for the majority of the year, the panyard just empty, just dead.
I was looking at the panyard just recently, into the yard, looking at the gathering. Our yard is an enclosed area. And there's 150 plus persons gathering there for a 6-week period from the first week in January. Members, parents, well-wishers, supporters, sponsors, people just come in. it's a whole community that develops for a 6-week period, and they live together, they interact together, you have friendships, relationships, the marriages come out of these things. Second and third generation players, parents, it's happening now in my band.
Right.
If I was there in 1976, you're talking about two generations going forward. And you're seeing players who I groomed, their children are now playing in the band. Right? Do we recognize that societal order and the societal benefits of these issues? These are the statement that the Panyard provides to the community and to the country by extension.
By extension. And I think it's a really, really, the Panyard itself is a good place to go because you get a lot of guidance.
And safe.
And it's safe. And that's the other thing too, it's safe. All right, that's one of the things that we need to mention because people have this thing, long time, my father always, Panman is the bajod, right? Panman was the bajod.
It was needed.
It was needed at that time.
Unnecessary, you know. You see, we cannot discount the role that the Stephan played in the development of Carnival.
Of Carnival itself,
because an interesting point, when Carnival started by the French Creoles and the aristocrats and the elitists, the poor people and black people were not part of Carnival.
Right.
Carnival was on trucks and it was a display and they drove and they had ropes and chain blocking off. And as the Stephan brought poor people and black people into Carnival. Into Carnival. So in the 1930s and 1940s, when after the war, the Stephan got some prominence, this is where the music was free and the community played in the band and they developed, and then they started going into mass production, and they produced their own mass and they make their own mass and they had a competition, and they gradually moved away from the elitists and the sophisticated, and they moved from the trucks onto the streets.
Right.
No, that's no longer. We made it do a 360 and gone back to where it was before.
Right.
And it was controlled by the elitists and controlled by those, those with the resources. Remember, the Carnival started with those with resources, and they controlled it in a certain way. Now those with resources control it in a different way.
Right.
And the people who contributed to the development of the Carnival are no longer a participant, but on the outside, benefiting from what little is left.
All right. Now, just before we run out of time, Skiffle, Panorama Finals. I have a partner, he does back Renegades. He tell me, he says, Stephan, if we lost the Panorama, go eat the grass in the savannah.
Renegades hard to beat.
You feel hard to beat?
They're hard to beat. But when you're sitting on like a horse, a good horse, and you're in a position, and you're waiting for and you turn the bend there, and you home stretch, you're in a good position.
All right.
In sixth position, and that's about 8 to 10 points away from the leader. I think we could pull up 2 notches or so.
You think you could pull up two notches?
Yeah.
All right, you see, that's what I like. He being realistic. He ain't saying, well, yeah, we'll come from off the pace and win the Panorama and we'll catch Renegades and beat them on the nod. He said, look, we could move up a few places.
But you see them 2 or 3 bands ahead of us? Heaven have them. You're coming hard around the bend.
You're coming hard around the bend. Nice, man.
Then by chance, when you slip up, you catching them on the
All right. Well, you heard it from the band himself. Renegades, all they watch all yourself.
If you make a mistake, they're dead.
Nice. All the bands that are above Skiffle, all they watch all yourself, right? Before you go, I see I want a jersey, Black Stalin, Dr. Leroy Calise. Any fond memories, personal memories that you want to share?
So many. Leroy was a personal friend. He was a big supporter of Skiffle. Actually, when we won the World Festival in 2000, Leroy composed a song called The Ode to Skiffle.
Skiffle.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And he once sang in the spectacular Calypso tent with a Skiffle t-shirt. And I'm so proud to wear this morning.
Nice.
Display my love for him and loss and how much we appreciate his contribution to not only the Trinidad and Tobago, but to San Fernando in particular. We had a tribute here for him on Tuesday before his funeral. It's called the Tribute to Stalin. The crowd went past Library Corner from here. I've never seen a crowd like that on the promenade. People came from far and wide just to show their respect and the love for Dr. Leroy Calise. You know, Leroy will sing in Port of Spain. He'll win the crown in Port of Spain Sunday night.
Yeah.
And by 5 o'clock in the morning, when the first man hit Library Corner, there's Leroy standing in Library Corner, waving to the players and jumping in the band, taking a chip in the band. He was phenomenal, and he was Mr. San Fernando.
And he will be dearly missed, not just as an individual from a personal level, but of course his music I know the music will live on, and that's the other thing too. A lot of people, when he passed away, all the radio stations all of a sudden started to play Black Stalin.
Well,
I think we need to,
they work on that.
We had to do something about it. It's the same thing with the pan. It's the same thing with the pan. We need to do something about that
seasonal kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, we were fortunate to name a street after him where he was born, which is Lord Street.
Right.
That's now Dr. Leroy Kelly Street, and we did it before he passed.
All right.
So he knew about it. I'm sure he appreciated it, and long live his music and long live his legacy. We have a responsibility to ensure Leroy's legacy live on, and it can be used as a reference to scholars and schools, and because his concept, his clamoring for social justice, is very part of his legacy.
Yeah, man. Any final words to the audience, everybody, all the regional viewers, the international viewers? Carnival 2023, the mother of all carnivals, the city of San Fernando. What you want to tell the people?
I've been hearing that there's a strong diaspora presence who are now in San Fernando. They're having an event on Sunday called the Sando People. So Sando People, only the Sando is alive, and let us make San Fernando, bring it back to its prominence and glory days what it used to be. So people are now saying, for this place becoming too congested. We're going down San Fernando. Down there, plenty tempo.
Ah, boy. So I tell you what, we want to thank His Worship the Beard Judea Regallo for joining us this morning. All the best to Skiffle at the Panorama Finals, and of course...
We have two bands in the finals, Skiffle and Fontclair.
And Fontclair, yeah. South represents
we have two big bands coming out.
One of my favorite of all time, Pan by Storm.
Yeah, we coming hard on Saturday.
So South coming hard. Only look out for them in the Panorama Final Carnival Saturday. I want to thank His Worship once again. Thanks a lot. Thanks to the history. And, I hope that the vision that you have for San Fernando materializes in the coming years, because I think it is a city that has a lot to offer Trinidad and Tobago. Still, it has offered so much, but there is so much more that San Fernando could offer in terms of entertainment, in terms of resources, in terms of everything. So we wish you the best, and we wish you the best on your second term and even a third term or fourth.
I know what it is.
Depending on what you want to do.
My wife is not in favor of any third term.
Oh, she's not in favor of it? All right.
Neither my children.
Well, you know what they say, woman is boss. When they talk, that's it. Man has to listen. So people stay tuned. We'll be back after this.
Take care, my friend. Welcome.
Nice.
This Carnival Monday and Tuesday, a brand new experience takes hold of Port of Spain. Ariapita Avenue, Woodbrook takes on new energy. Synergy TV introduces the Campari Red Zone. Experience the new vibe. Enter the Red Zone. Prance across the Synergy stage with the world watching as the heat of soca meets the cool of the zone. The Synergy TV's Campari Red Zone. All day Carnival Monday and Tuesday. Powered by Campari. Respect the bitter.
Clarity. It's what we want for our vision. Whether we're working in the office, during our nighttime commute, or watching our TV. Reduce reflections and glare with Supernova anti-reflective coatings by Value Optical. The advanced technology in your new eyeglasses will reduce eye strain, help the world see you better, and enhance the way you see the world. Value Optical. Expert care for your eyes.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their two locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street at Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
An eye for an eye will only make the whole world blind.
Attention men, erectile dysfunction affects nearly 50% of men over age 50. If pills don't work for you or give you side effects,
Our shockwave therapy treatment is successful in
90% of cases.
Honey, Dr. Love Health Store can help with your erectile dysfunction and battle enhancement.
Shockwave therapy is one of the most effective and widely accepted clinical practices for the treatment of chronic soft tissue injuries, to treat different conditions involving tendons, plantar fasciitis, knee pain, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, back pain, shin splints, and many more are successfully treated with Shockwave.
Local celebrity endorses coffee enema for constipation. Body massage by our certified massage therapist, Sherry Ramsaman.
Contact Dr. Love Health Store, PTSD Transit Mall, Quezia San Juan, Trin City Mall, San Fernando, Trinidad and Tobago. Call 366-4058 or 478-9222. Check us on WhatsApp, Facebook, and our website, drloversea.com.
Tactical Enterprises Limited, located at Ramguli Trace, North Montplaisir Road, Cunupia. They wholesale and retail cellular phone and cellular accessories, smart home automation products, portable Bluetooth speakers, office chairs, and ideal gifts for the young generation. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Find them on Facebook and Instagram at Tactical Enterprises or call 716-2900, 469-9900 or 325-0000. Tactical Enterprises Limited, Ramguli Trace, North Montplaisir Road, Cunupia, where style meets technology.
Carnival Monday night!
February 20th will be brass and more brass as the National Carnival Commission presents Brass Bacchanal.
Brass Bacchanal!
Our third edition at Festival City, Queen's Park, Savannah.
Starting 8:30 p.m.
10 bands will do battle for the first prize of $100,000. Brass Bacchanal is a cooler event, so bring your coolers and your crew.
No oversized coolers, no glass bottles allowed. Come and remember the days when brass bands ruled.
Tickets are only $125, so get yours now. Tickets available at Caches and Java Nation stores nationwide. The NCC head office, Queen's Park, Savannah, and online at islandetickets.com. For more information, call 480-5100.
Who will win the first prize of $100,000?
Brass Bacchanal will take you back to the good old days. If you're a brass fan, don't miss this one. Brass Bacchanal.
Wednesday the 8th of February in Sapa and on Thursday the 9th of February in Napa. Get ready, we coming to mash up the place. Queens of Soca, see you there!
Queens of Soca, 2 big shows. This Wednesday, February 8th at Sapa. This Thursday, February 9th at Napa. Featuring the undisputed Queen of Soca, Patrice Roberts. Queen of Bacchanal, Destra Garcia. Queen of Queens, Terry Lyon. Shining Stars, Lil Bits and Nessa Preppy. And Soca heiress, Nyla Blackman.
So let me jump.
Serenading the Queens, Super Blue, Farmer Nappy, Hashim the Dream, and David Rudder. Tickets are $50 off till showtime. General admission $250, special reserve $300. For more info, call 331-4285.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. However, at Better Life Ostomy Care Store and Clinic, they understand and offer a full range of products that will allow you to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. Better Life Ostomy Store and Clinic is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. Give them a call at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Store and Clinic, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life. Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Alright. Okay, so welcome back to Breaking Dawn from the city of San Fernando. We're in the Southland. We're live right here on Harris Promenade. And right now we have one of the longest serving councillors in San Fernando. I've been here since 2013, if I'm not mistaken. His passion is in arts and culture. He has served as the conveyor of Carnival from 2016 to present, inclusive as the committee chairman for arts and culture in San Fernando. So we're going to find out about everything Carnival from Mr. Naigam Joseph. I want to say good morning and thanks a lot for having us. So, Mr. Joseph.
Good morning, Synergy. Good morning, Stephan. Happy Carnival.
Nice, man. I like how you said that. Happy Carnival. You understand? We're going from, it'll be a nice transitional period, you know. It's Merry Christmas into Happy Carnival. And this is the mother of all carnivals.
And you're in the culture capital.
And we're in the culture capital.
Everything
Some people will dispute that with you, you know.
What I have?
Some people will dispute that with you, you know. The culture capital.
We are Calypso, we are Stick Fight, we are Chutney, we are Night Mass, we are Juve, we are all the party in Brian Lara.
We will talk about Brian Lara just now. Just now we will talk about Brian Lara because it seems like everybody like Brian Lara is the place to come or to go to when everybody big promoters having the fit. Like everything is Brian Lara now. And people coming on for it.
Yes.
People coming on to the Brian Lara.
Most definitely.
How many events has there been at the Brian Lara Stadium?
Illusions, Air Committee Experience, Bacchanal Road, and well, we have the big one, Kess, coming up.
Kess coming up, yeah, Carnival Week, yeah.
Valentine's Night.
Yeah, even Kess take the show from Tong and bring it down in South. And that's a big one. That's a big one because I know Marshall Monday this year.
That's right.
So without Marshall Monday in Port of Spain, in the stadium as usual, and then Kess would have come the Tuesday.
Before we go to Tuesday, Saturday we have Fiesta.
Right. Let me get the starting point correct. Calypso Fiesta, Skinner Park, the new Skinner Park. Tell us about that.
On the 11th of February, the real opening of Skinner Park.
Nice, man.
The politicians do the sign over, but the real opening is Fiesta. Saturday, come all. This is the mother of the Kaiso.
Yes.
Let me come down, let me bring your coolers, let me enjoy yourself. Tanties, come and sit down because we have 7,000 seated now. 7,000 seated?
Yeah. From how much was it before? Before the
maybe 800.
Seriously?
Correct.
Well, they got from 800 seating to 7,000 seating?
That's right.
I had to pass by Skinner Park and take a look at it when I coming out of South this morning.
Right, so and then you had the whole field to Ramajee.
That's a lot of seating, you know.
Well, it's normally all about 16,000 people.
No, I know, but to go from 800 seating to 7,000.
Yeah, so we expect Kess to be there next year instead of Brian Lara.
It's bigger than Skinner Park. Skinner Park bigger, yeah. It's true. Now this is the return to Skinner Park too.
That's right.
And how many semi-finals
there are 40 semi-finals.
40. Okay. All right. And Skinner Park famous for toilet paper.
Well, if a song deserves a round of applause, we'll give you a round of applause.
All right.
If a song deserves anything else,
yeah.
The Sando crowd is known for their hospitality.
So people, let me tell you something. If it ain't so bad, you could walk with some fee. If it's real bad, walk with a little white cloud. All right? It's the quality that you use, it's very important. All right? Nice. So Skinner Park has always been the testing ground for Calypsonians. A lot of first-time Calypsonians have told me that they say, boy, when you run out in Skinner Park for Calypso Fiesta, boy, and you start to say your eyes, you're looking to see if that toilet paper come in. So that's one of the traditions that has never changed. But the new Skinner Park with the 7,000 seating, I would imagine is going to bring and open up so much more to what the facility could accommodate.
That's right. His Worship and I did many site visits there, and to ensure that everything is right for the spectator, because we want the first impression on Skinner Park to be the lasting impression, and everybody to get that feel, to make sure, well, the ground is covered, because we have to protect the ground also.
Right.
But, so we're trying to ensure that everything goes right for the patrons and to protect the surface for the footballers that come in soon after.
So all roads lead to San Fernando Skinner Park this Saturday for Calypso Fiesta. We know the crowd going to be huge. 7,000 seating. After Skinner Park, what's South have to offer? What San Fernando has to offer?
Sunday we have Kiddies Carnival in Marabella.
Right, the Kiddies Carnival.
Right. We have Kiddies Carnival in Marabella. That normally starts at 2 p.m. Along the stretch from San Fernando, from Amins till by the roundabout. It's a fantastic event. It's normally the whole street is lined.
Nice.
Then we have Tuesday, we said we have Kess
in Brand Lara.
Right. During the day we have our junior calypso competition right here in the auditorium. Wednesday we have national stick fight finals in Skinner Park. So I know all the Maruga people, everybody coming up for the stick fight.
Nice, man.
Tuesday we have our kings and queens right here on the bandstand.
All right.
Right here. Friday we have chutney finals in Skinner Park again.
All right.
Then Saturday is another chutney show in Skinner Park. Sunday we rest to get ready for Juve
morning. You also had the pan concert on Monday. Gone.
The only private pan concert.
That was the only private pan concert.
In Trinidad and Tobago. Anything else was organized by NCC. The only private concert was a sold-out concert at Napima Bowl by Joshua Riguello. All who came had a fantastic time. He had guest appearance by Nyla, Nadia, Destra, Lyrical.
He had a packed show. Because I was telling Mr. Joseph here, I forget to mention it to the mayor, that a quarter's son in a small performance in Sapa, Pan Semi's night, actually left the Savannah to come down and take in part of the show to support the promoter. And
I was still up in this.
You were still up so. And he put on, it was a mini performance, right? Just a little taste of Joshua Riguello. But he's quite the entertainer.
Well, most people in council say he took it after his mother.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. I don't know why they're taking jabs at him here. I don't know.
Gosh, man. No, but he's quite the entertaining. He's very entertaining. He had the crowd in stitches. It was a kind of comedy show. It was a comedy show, so he was entertaining them with the music, with the pan, and then he spoke well, he speaks, he knows how to move the crowd, to hold their attention. So he's quite the entertainer, man.
But I know we on pan, South Central, we have 3 of the finalists from Shagona's Tropical. Yeah. And then the 2 big bands in South are in the finals.
Skiffle and Fun Club.
That's right.
All right.
And in the medium bands we have represented.
I like how all the South bands supporting each other.
South is love.
South is love. Yeah. We have two bands up in the Panama finals, We have Skiffle and we have the 2 big bands, Skiffle and Fun Club. I like how the mayor didn't leave, although he Skiffle, he didn't leave out Fun Club. So once a South band win is a win for South.
I can't wait.
So okay, you mentioned the Juve. We reach the Juve morning now. I understand we have about 27 Juve bands.
Well, we're waiting on the late registration because we normally have at least 34 bands. We normally have 34.
So you're expecting even more? Because we were like...
Sandoz Juve.
Yeah, but we were looking at the numbers and we were seeing 27 and we were like, oh, 27 Juve bands? And I hope my finance plenty. And you're saying usually it's more?
No, we're looking for more.
You're looking for more?
Yeah.
So you have the late entries coming?
Band leaders cut-off point is Wednesday coming.
All right, Wednesday coming. So if you're gonna get yourself registered for the Juve, you know you have until Wednesday coming here. So the Juve into the mass.
The Juve. I have to talk about my Juve. Because,
talk about the Juve.
Right, not only we have 27 to 34 bands registered, our Juve, unlike other areas, our Juve don't have an 8 o'clock cut-off point and a 9 o'clock cut-off point.
Seriously?
We go straight to 11 o'clock. Or day 4 to 11, we party up and down. We from San Fernando to Pookie, back to the waterfront, to Rienz, the curtain.
I play in Juve in the wrong part of Trinidad. So let's go till about 11.
That's right.
So wait, if you're going till 11, we're going to have the mass bands.
They come out at 12.
They come out at 12?
Yeah. No rest.
No rest. Or they're going straight through.
Sando have wicked people only, no rest.
Or they have to be real fit, you know. Because I was telling them, I said, boy, you know, people ask me, they say, boy, Stephan, you never play mass in Salt. And I said, boy, when I think of Sando, I just think of Hill.
No, watch our women legs. Watch our women legs. We have the nicest women. It's the hills.
Is the hills are alive?
That's right.
With the chipping up.
Yeah. The places that are flat.
Oh, well, all right.
It's the hills that
But by the time I
created
go in the gym and by the time I squat and do some lunges and things to get ready for San Fernando, you know. But what the route is like?
Okay.
Because I know you have the route set.
We coming from the bands coming from the east, coming down coming on Royal Road onto Sapero. Onto Coffee, straight down Sapero, onto Rienzi, where you'll get a nice flat stretch. We judge at Sapa.
Right.
Come up Independence, come across Sutton, onto Mokarapo.
Right.
Then they come onto the Harris Promenade.
All right, nice man. Okay, so the Harris Promenade here is the...
Yeah, there's like coming up to the home stretch.
This is like the home stretch here.
Yeah, where we acknowledge the mayor.
All right. I see that, all right.
Then we go down Chantry Lane, up High Street, and exit.
That's it. All right, cool, man. And well, that's the Monday, the Tuesday, the Monday night now. I was talking to somebody about Monday night mass, long time with the Monday night mass. I don't know about Monday nights, but I know we don't do that again in Port of Spain. Everybody seemed to,
At the time, it was growing in Gasparilla. It was growing in Marabella after that, and now they're settled home in San Fernando.
So it's a Monday night mass in San Fernando?
When I said it's the culture capital, I ain't lying, you know.
So come we don't do the Monday mass?
I know about San Fernando. I know about San Fernando. And every year since I've been the convener, it has grown. Every year, we start off with 4 bands, now we're 6, now we're 9. This year we expect 11 bands.
You expect 11 Monday night mass bands? That starts what time?
It starts at 8 and finishes at 1.
And 1, 8 to 1. Wow. So you're going to 11 Monday night mass bands. I really didn't know that Monday mass still exists anywhere in Trinidad and Tobago.
A lot of the Juve bands now doing a Monday night also.
Right, people selling the packages in Juve and they're leaving out the Monday and the Tuesday on the road.
Yeah.
So they're specifically targeting people who, they're not really on the mass, or they might be able to afford to play mass. So they'll say, well, yeah, go take a Juve and a Monday night package here.
And Monday night had started off as people who want the hot sun and thing, but now, now it's pace.
It's pace right through. All right, great man. So in terms of the carnival and everything that you all have and everything that you have mentioned there, I think you mentioned a lot of reasons why people should come to San Fernando and play mass if they have never done so before. Because like the mayor was saying, town gets so congested now with so many bands. It's I mean, if it wasn't for Arapita Avenue, that long stretch, it'd be very interesting to see how the mass would have played out in town. Yeah?
That's why I want to thank Synergy for coming to expose the secret.
Of course. It's the best kept secret, people.
Because all these great products we have, it's still not recognized by the greater public. So I thank Synergy for coming and sharing. I think we have some of the mass bands coming a little later.
Of course, we have if you see the crowd out here, we have real people out here to talk to.
Right, because we have Jagasa, which is the second longest existing band in Trinidad and
Tobago.
We have Kalicharan. Kalicharan is a no name throughout.
But from what I understand, nobody has more Banadier titles than Kalicharan. I think it's 27. Yeah.
It's 197. It's 197. No, but they have the most.
Yeah, they have the most.
So we have recognized names. We have quality masks. We have traditional masks.
Yeah.
If
I think Jagasa does the fancy Indian.
Fancy Indian, yes.
All right, I'll talk to him about that because, yeah.
We have the beads and bikini. We have the traditional characters. We have everything that you could want in San Fernando.
Everything that is Carnival.
That's right.
San Fernando has it.
Yes.
Nice, man. Any words before we wrap up to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, to the regional audience, the international audience, people who thinking about jumping on a plane, not thinking, they already buy the ticket, they come into Trinidad and Tobago, they might make a last minute decision to play mass somewhere. South San Fernando might be the place to be for them. We have to say to them.
Trinidad now. We have activities from Saturday straight till Tuesday. Come check us at City Hall. You'll have the itinerary. We have Fiesta, Kiddies Carnival, Kess, Junior Calypso, King and Queens, Chutney, Stick Fight. We have everything in San Fernando. Come to San Fernando. It's a safer place to be, the more friendly place to be, and we are the party capital.
And I can tell you that for sure from Lima and South. When he says the most friendly place to be, you can't beat the southern hospitality. Trust me, and you're getting that for the carnival season as well. Tons of events on the San Fernando calendar, and it's just good to come down. I think this is going to be an annual thing, eh? This an every year thing, fellas. I think there's the first of many to come. Yeah, only glad to come south, eh? Only get south doubles this morning. All right, no problem.
We're hoping there's at least twice because we also have a City Week in November.
Yeah, but City Week in November, that's no problem, man. We could come down and do a show down here for City Week in November. So that's not a problem. I look forward to coming down and featuring San Fernando a lot more because this is the #1 program in Trinidad and Tobago by market share. All right? So we have the viewers not just locally, but we also have a huge regional audience. We have a huge international audience as well because all of our content is 100% local. So I'm very interested in coming and doing a lot more to expose the jewel that the city of San Fernando is and putting it out there to people so that more people, when they come to Trinidad and Tobago, they know about San Fernando because it's a bit shameful to be living in our country and you're living in one part of the country and you don't know about the other part. And I think a lot of people in Port of Spain, I can't speak for Central because I think Central people know South to a great extent. But I think Tongue people have this thing. When I was growing up, my grandmother never used to say, anything past the lighthouse is country, right? And I think people grow up with that mentality.
I think it's slowly changing from the audience at the parties and Brian Lara.
Oh, yeah,
and from the amount of people calling me and say, hey, you see me in Fiesta.
Yeah, because I went to Experience and I carry a little Tongue crew and they were like, but down here different boy, you know? Yeah. Because they were just amazed at the kind of vibes and everything in Experience.
And the product.
And the product, the product that you're, the promoters in South, really different, eh? I'm telling you, because I mean, I went to Experience, and while I was there, it was a breakfast inclusive for VIP, and man, I don't think I ever see
South is also the education capital.
Yeah.
So our people are educated, so we know what is quality.
Ah, boy! You see?
So South promoters have to give you quality.
You see why he's one of the longest serving councillors in San Fernando, probably all of Trinidad. Hey, Mr. Joseph, thanks a lot for having us.
Thanks for having me.
And people, stay tuned. Come to San Fernando. Carnival is alive and well in San Fernando, and there's lots to take in from today, moving straight forward until Carnival, Tuesday, until the end of Carnival. So come down to San Fernando, participate, enjoy it. If you never did so, you have the opportunity to do so for the first time. They got a lot to offer, terrific people. And like I say, you can't beat that Southern hospitality. We'll be back after this.
This Carnival Monday and Tuesday, a brand new experience takes hold of Port of Spain. Ariapita Avenue, Woodbrook takes on new energy. Synergy TV introduces the Campari Red Zone. Experience the new vibe. Enter the Red Zone. Prance across the Synergy stage with the world watching. As the heat of soca meets the cool of the zone, the Synergy TV's Campari Red Zone. All day Carnival Monday and Tuesday. Powered by Campari. Respect the bitter.
The hardest fete in Carnival returns. Army Fete this February 10th. Festival City, Queen's Park, Savannah. Gates open at 9 p.m. The biggest stars in soca are coming. Kiss the band.
Don't tell me about work in the morning unless we talking hard work.
Mikel Tesha. Nadia Betson. Lyrical. Patrice Roberts. Farmer Nappy. Viking Ding Dong.
We wanna drink and party all day.
The Asylum Vikings featuring Faye and Lions and Bungie Garden.
I come here for no stand up. I come to party with
I would go.
There will be water mixed up with beer. We jump in there.
Nyla Blackman. Skinny Fabulous.
I go drunk like I never drunk, wave like I never wave.
And many, many more. Army Fete, Queen's Park, Savannah. Friday, February 10th. Army Fete is powered by Guinness. Anytime is Guinness time. Stag, a men's beer. Magnum tonic wine. Campari, Blue Waters, Digicel in everything Carnival. And Forest Park Punch and Rum. Army Fete. Your Fete, my Fete. Still the safest Fete in Carnival.
Body's Glorious Minds Day Spa launches its third branch to serve you in Marabella, featuring Oasi. Experience the new stress-free spa features like our therapeutic salt cave. Enjoy pedicures on our beach in Spa. Oasi transports you into an environment of calm and relaxation. Glorious Body's Glorious Minds Day Spa. Experience the difference. Now open at Massey Marabella. Schedule your appointment now to spa with us at 472-4772. That's 472-I-SPA.
Are you experiencing problems with family, job, marriage, etc.? Visit Master Jai Balaya at his astrology center. Master Jai Balaya is a world-famous astro-palmist. He is an expert in bringing back your loved ones, removal of bad luck, negative energy, evil spirits, etc. Guaranteed results in days, no matter what your problems are. Call 481-9995 for appointments.
You must be there to witness live and in full color the creativity and magic of our mass, the Kings and Queens preliminaries on Thursday, 9th February from 7 p.m. at Carnival City, Queen's Park, Savannah. Be wooed by the craftsmanship and beauty of the costumes. Reserve tickets are $150, general only $100. Tickets available at the NCC head office, grandstand ticket booth, and online at islandetickets.com. For more info, visit the NCC Facebook
Facebook page or call 622-1670. This event is presented by the National Carnival Commission and supported by Caribbean Airlines, First Citizens, White Oak, Coca-Cola, Presidente, Blue Waters, and TTT.
Me say you wake up in the morning and you just realize Carnival come back again.
I've been patient and I've been waiting. Call me stubborn, but I can get over it. You left and never say goodbye. Those tears I cried, no, I can get over it.
So don't you ever let me down again, 'cause I'm depending on you, so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry, and if I ever let you down.
When we linemen for Carnival, we have to have we Fed tickets, we clothes, and we Royal Castle. Who could resist that tender, tasty, local flavor? And the Castle have plenty choices to satisfy the whole team. The snack box, chicken, fish, and veggie sandwich combos. The mega meal, king, queen, and wing buckets. Rotisserie chicken, and delicious sides like fries, coleslaw, fresh salad, and potato salad. All cooked with delicious local seasonings. That is why for Carnival, we linemen with Royal Castle.
Open Minds Education offering 100% online tuition from preschool to Form 5 and part-time classes for CSEC repeaters and adults. Finally, no more morning rush and daily traffic. No more back-breaking book bags that you can't even list. No more hunting down expensive textbooks that never get used. No uniforms, school bags, or school shoes. No worries about transport costs or safety. Give yourself a break today and have your children learn from the comfort of your own space. Keep your children safe from contagious diseases and bullying. Shall we socialize through gaming, movies, yoga, and mindfulness? Develop entrepreneurial skills and more. Call us today, 377-6635 or 388-6635, and check us out on Facebook and our website, www.openminds.education. Open Minds, the future of education.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street at Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Welcome back to Breaking Dawn, live from San Fernando. And with me right now, of course, we have a little entertainment. And we wanted to make sure that this performer reaches school on time. Her name is Stephan Reis, and she's in the Junior Calypso Monarch Final, which takes place on Monday at the Queen's Park Savannah. So we want to chat with her just for a little bit, and then we'll get to a performance. She'll sing about 2 verses, 2 choruses in a calypso, which is entitled The Family. All right. So, Cyan, morning.
Good morning.
Nice. You see, I didn't even have to tell her to put the mic by her mouth to talk. I just had to tell, big entertainers. I tell her to, they just had to talk and wave the mic all over the place. So, you're good to go. So, tell us a little bit about you. How long you singing Calypso?
8 years.
8 years now. All right. Why you got involved?
I got involved because as a young child, I really liked, expressing my feelings, and I feel like Calypso is a way that I can do that.
All right, nice. And you go to the Holy Faith Convent?
Holy Faith Convent in
So
Cuba.
you're representing that school next week, Monday, in the finals?
Yes.
All right, nice. So tell us a little bit about the song itself now. So the song is named The Family.
Yes.
All right, so what is that about? What's that about?
Okay, so The Family, it is a very relevant song because it describes some of the modern day problems that we have in society today.
Okay. All right, like what? Tell me one of the modern day problems.
For example, it describes how the family, it isn't a very prominent thing today, and the relationship that the family has today is it's very bad.
All right, so we're talking about the morals and the principles and all the whole family structure.
Yes.
Forgotten and done with, and everybody kind of doing. All right, no problem. Yes. Okay, so who wrote the track for you, and who did the music for the track?
Okay, so Joey Rivers scored the music, and Elvin Burke wrote the song.
Elvin Burke?
Yes.
All right. And what number are you performing on Monday?
I'm performing 8th.
Number 8?
Yes.
All right, great. So what do you think your chances are?
I think I'm very confident in my ability.
You see, she's real confident. I like that. I like how she's confident. Nice. Go ahead. So you're confident in your ability, so you think you're top 3?
Yes.
You think top 3? All right, people, so we have our top 3 Junior Calypso Monarch finalists here. She said she's charity top 3. So we're going to hear a little bit of the song. You're getting 2 verses, 2 choruses. And I tell you what, to get the whole song, you got to go to the Queen's Park Savannah and support the Junior Calypso Monarch show. So, Cyan, all is yours.
Good morning, San Fernando. Listen to the lyrics. It reads, it seems as though society under real attack. It'll probably take a miracle to bring us back. Gone are the useful ways of long ago. Makes us scared to think of tomorrow. What's the use of all these laws if we are ignoring what's the real cause? The breakdown in the family unit is surely killing we. A revival of that institution is needed most urgently. If real reform is your concern, then it must begin within the home. If you want to change society, it must begin within the family. Bam, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da. Parents, let's bring it back. Dialogue with kids and parents is now in the past. It's video games and television, no time for chat. Children talk to maids at home instead. Parents busy with their own affairs, thereby ignoring their role. So who's to blame when they've lost control? The breakdown in the family unit is surely killing we. A revival of that institution is needed most urgently. If real reform is your concern, then it must begin within the home. If you want to change society, it must begin within the family. Thank you.
Just a little 2 verse, a little 2 chorus. Cyan Burke, remember the name. She'll be at the Junior Calypso Monarch finals on Monday. The family. All right, so to change the whole society, it must start in the family.
Yes.
All right, nice. So look out for Cyan. Cyan, thanks a lot for coming out. I know you had to get to school. All right, what's your favorite subject in school?
French.
Oh, I thought you had to say music. All right. All right, go ahead. Best of luck on Monday, darling. All right, so that is Sion, Burke, and right about now we're going to keep things flowing. We have Lima's crew on the outside. Zeb, Lima's? Yeah, is the Lima's crew? Nice, man. Come in with the Lima's crew. Let me get one more mic now. Yeah. All right, man. So this is our big crew coming here. So cameraman, you know what to do. Yeah, you gotta step back. All right. So I have my boy Saeed here. And but it's you? All right, nice,
Welcome,
man.
Welcome.
So I tell you what, we want to say good morning to the Lima's crew. And Lima's Juve is definitely on. One of the Juve bands that is registered to take part in Juve celebrations on Juve morning in San Fernando. I just heard from Mr. Joseph, we have about 27 and he's still waiting for the late registrations coming in. So they're expecting about 34. So tell us about Lima's a little bit, Saeed, and tell us, you know, how long you guys been around, man?
Well, first, let me say good morning to San Fernando, the protective services there. Good morning to the viewing public, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to Synergy for affording us this opportunity to come and describe and indicate what Lima's Crew is all about for the carnival here.
Nice,
We're really happy to see Synergy coming into San Fernando now to highlight the mass in San Fernando and not only just up at Port of Spain, because San Fernando Carnival is really a big carnival.
You make me feel like we ducking south all the time, boy. All right, so tell us what you have with us.
No, but I know it's just the opportunity you were waiting for, Stephan, to bring your team into San Fernando.
A formal invitation.
Yes.
So tell us what you have with us this
So
morning.
what I have here is some of my team members. Sonny, our tallest guy.
Sonny,
We
all
have
right, nice.
Dallas. We have Rishi, myself, Saeed, and Mr. Oral Saunders.
Nice, man. All right, so the whole crew is here. Lima's Juve. Now, I know you all have been around for a while. And you've been involved in the Juve in San Fernando quite successfully. So what is it going to be like for the mother of all carnivals 2023?
Okay, well, let me just rewind a bit here.
Yeah.
Lima's Crew has been out now for 10 years. So this year we are celebrating our 10th anniversary.
Okay.
So what we would have done, we would have gone back through the last 10 years and just selected a few sections from that 10 years. So it's really what we call this year, our theme would be rewind and replay.
Oh, all right. Rewind and replay. Oh, all right. Rewind as in W-I-N-E. All right, cool, man.
So we're going
I like that. They're
we're going-
rewinding.
And then we're going to replay some from the last 10 years. Well, you know, it's only mid last year we were able to get the all clear for Carnival of this year.
Yeah.
So the importation and all these things would have been delayed in that
Yeah,
sense, right?
yeah.
So we decided we're just going back in to take some from the last 10 years. So we selected about 5 sections. Lima's Crew is really one of the greatest Juve band you have in San Fernando. It's considered to be in the large category. We play the modern mass in the Juve section. Our band is an all-inclusive band. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have all your premium drinks. You have your breakfast. Most important is security.
Security.
Yeah. So we can boast, we can proudly say that for the last 10 years, we would have had no incidents because of the discipline of our people, the discipline of the public, and the security that we provide. So we provide everything possible to make this Juve, make the carnival successful for our players and the public. So it's an all-inclusive band. So
Right.
this year, because of it's the 10th anniversary, we decided we are not going to increase prices because, as you all know,
Pre-COVID prices.
Yeah, serious?
Yes. As you all know, the cost of everything would have gone up.
Yeah, because
From
everybody charging more, you know.
rental of music trucks and drinks and all these. So we dropped the price down to 400, which is affordable. We want people to be inclusive. We want people to come and enjoy.
But I wait,
fun.
wait, hold on. $400.
Yes.
And you're all inclusive.
That's correct.
And your premium drinks.
Correct.
For $400.
That's right. So we would have done the maths.
I want to buy a house in Southwell, yeah.
We would have done the maths.
Okay.
And it's just about having fun. Breaking even is just as good, you know.
Right.
We just come out to have fun and give back something to the people who would have been playing Juve with us for the last 10 years. Yeah.
Well, I see Oral, so I'm not saying. Oral, what role you're playing in Limas?
Well,
I know your role outside of Limas, but what role you're playing in Limas?
Well, first and foremost, let me say a pleasant good morning to you, Stephan. It is indeed a pleasure to have you in San Fernando. You and the entire Synergy team led by my brother O'Brien, who's also from South.
Yeah. Obi's a Southman.
So, you know, we want to say a special good morning to His Worship, the Mayor and his councillors and all these wonderful persons gathered here this morning. Today, I am a part of the Lima's crew management committee, and we are saying, why be a spectator when you can participate?
Boy.
And as my brother Said rightfully said, this year, Lima's crew, we want to really pay tribute to all those persons who would have played mass with us, and hence the reason why we have kept our course pre-COVID prices, and we still have a few sections available for persons to come in. You're going to have a wonderful experience. My personal experience. Yes, man. Welcome to San Fernando, Stephan. So, my experience in being around this team is, as my brother said, it is not only safe, but it is one of the most memorable and most enjoyable events in San Fernando. We have one of the biggest bands, and it is really a nice group of persons, and we are inviting everyone here who's looking, the thousands of persons who always view you on a regular basis on Synergy, to come down. Our mass camp is situated just behind Gulf City Mall.
Right.
And it's Penny Avenue. Just behind Gulf City Mall. You could actually leave your car and walk over. But don't tell them I said that.
Don't say that.
Right. You could just walk over, choose your costume, and be a part of the biggest, best Lima's crew event, the mother of all carnivals, this carnival.
All right.
Just to add again, we, because of the rush and what have you there, we are planning to close off registration by next week Tuesday.
Next week Tuesday, is it?
Yes, because we have to put various things in place and so on, yeah? So we want to close off the registration by next week Tuesday.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, I want to ask you something. You say 10 years, right? So you're taking a section from each 10 years and you're putting it together in one band. What was the best year for you out of the 10? Because you were the band 10 years. You founded, you're the man, you're the founder, right? So a man whispering in there. Don't prompt him here, you know. A man trying to prompt him in the background here. What is what's his name again? Rishi trying to prompt him now.
Sailors. I do not want to say we had any one particular year.
Oh God, he really got diplomatic on me, you know.
I would tell you, when we first started off, we just came up with the idea and said, what would be a nice little band for us? About 300, 350, we ended up with 450.
All right.
Then the next year, without any set of advertisement, we went to 950.
Wow.
Then the following year, we reached 1,600. Then almost 2,000 after that. Yeah? So we are trying to make it very manageable in terms of personnel-wise, the persons who have to take care of this band.
2,000 people in the band?
Yes, we have said that, yeah.
Now, we try
without a complaint, without an incident.
Without a complaint, without an incident, yeah? And I think the security services are very, very cooperative together with the convener of Carnival and these things.
Ah, boy.
Yeah.
Even now they can't stop talking about you, boy, Mr. Joseph, even now.
So Lima's crew, I mean, it's a really nice experience for persons.
Yeah.
There are persons who have never played Juve before.
Correct.
And we would have told them, come on. We encouraged them. And when they come, they were skeptical. Halfway in the Juve, they would come, Chief, I want to sign up for next year.
For next year, yeah.
I want to sign up for next year. People would come and say, how come you all giving all these things for this small price?
Yeah.
We say, we are not here to be making money, but we are not here to be losing.
Losing money,
We just
yeah,
come
yeah.
out here for fun.
Nice.
It's about Lima's crew, which is the lime. So we are going to rewind and replay, for this year, 2023.
Nice
Yeah?
one. So just before we wrap, in terms of, well, we know you mentioned where the mass band is, but in terms of contact information, things like that, if people want to get in contact with you, either via Facebook, Instagram, phone number, what's the information?
But we have on Facebook, we have our information. On the Synergy TV, we have ad running there.
Yeah.
We also have these things on posters, Facebook, and so on. So we have a couple numbers for myself, 724-6809.
A little slower.
Mm-hmm.
A little slower.
A little slower.
A little slower.
A little slower.
I'll
Or else
repeat
a little slower. A little
I'll
slower.
repeat that. 724-6809.
Right.
708-4449.
Right.
769-5060, or you could always catch me on Facebook and I'll definitely link you up. But we are running out of costumes.
Yeah.
And as my brother Said said, this is really the biggest band in San Fernando, so you need to move fast.
All
because
right.
we have seen where Carnival would have left us
Mhm.
pre-COVID.
Yeah,
And
pre-COVID.
just like that.
Yeah.
So we are telling persons, don't make the same mistake of thinking that there will always be a Carnival, because you never could tell.
You never could
so
tell.
Come, join a great team, have a great time, and let's enjoy ourselves with the Lima Crew 2023.
And you know, one thing to mention here is that not because we have 5 different sections of costumes, you all can mix it up like a callaloo, because that's what we are
Right,
about.
so it's not about staying in your section.
Yes, so if
Right.
10 of you come, you can take 5 different sections and everybody mix up.
Mix
Yeah,
up,
because
mix
this
up.
is what we want. We want
Mix
to have
up, mix up.
fun.
Nice
We want
man.
to have some
Mix
good
up
fun.
and jump up
Yes.
and rewind and replay
That's
and do
correct.
all that you want to do
rewind
on Juve morning.
and you want to replay.
And you want to rewind and replay. W-I-N-E, wine, eh? Rewind. All right? Now, I know some people is wine so a rewind had to go in the opposite direction. All right? So, you want to rewind and replay. Guys, thanks a lot.
Thank you
People,
very much
check
for
out the
having
Lima's
us.
Crew.
Thank you very much for
Juve is definitely on in South, one of the biggest Juve bands, or the biggest Juve band in the city of San Fernando. So, you want to get on board, $400 premium all-inclusive. What you want, again, I don't know.
And just to mention, one of our lead DJs is Dr. Russ, followed by DJ Malice.
Nice
South #1, #2 DJs. We
All
have
right,
them
nice
both to take us through the streets and the city of San Fernando.
Nice, man. So I tell you what, with that, we're going to take a short break. When we come back from that break, we got lots more for you. Lots more bands to talk to, and lots more entertainment to come. Stay tuned. It's Breaking Dawn, and it is Thursday morning. We in San Fernando.
Thank
All
you for
right,
having
nice,
us.
man.
This Carnival Monday and Tuesday, a brand new experience takes hold of Port of Spain. Ariapita Avenue, Woodbrook takes on new energy. Synergy TV introduces the Campari Red Zone. Experience the new vibe. Enter the Red Zone. Prance across the Synergy stage with the world watching. As the heat of soca meets the cool of the zone, the Synergy TV's Campari Red Zone. All day Carnival Monday and Tuesday. Powered by Campari. Respect the bitter.
Carnival Monday night.
February 20th will be brass and more brass as the National Carnival Commission presents Brass Bacchanal.
Brass Bacchanal.
Our 3rd edition at Festival City, Queen's Park, Savannah.
Starting 8:30 p.m.
10 bands will do battle for the first prize of $100,000. Brass Bacchanal is a cooler event, So bring your coolers and your crew.
No oversized coolers, no glass bottles allowed. Come and remember the days when brass bands ruled.
Tickets are only $125, so get yours now. Tickets available at Caches and Java Nation stores nationwide. The NCC head office, Queen's Park, Savannah, and online at islandetickets.com. For more information, call 480-5100.
Who will win the first prize of $100,000?
Brass Bacchanal will take you back to the good old days. If you're a brass fan, don't miss this one. Brass Bacchanal.
Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds Day Spa launches its third branch to serve you in Marabella, featuring Oasi. Experience the new stress-free spa features like our therapeutic salt cave. Enjoy pedicures on our beach in Spa. Oasi transports you into an environment of calm and relaxation. Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds Day Spa. Experience the difference. Now open at Massey Marabella. Schedule your appointment now to spa with us at 472-4772. That's 472-I-SPA.
Me say you wake up in the morning and you just realize Carnival come back again.
I've been patient and I've been waiting. Call me stubborn, but I can get over it. You left and never say goodbye. Those tears I cry, no, I can get over it.
So don't you ever let me down again, 'cause I'm depending on you, so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry, and if I ever let you down.
Wednesday the 8th of February in Sapa, and on Thursday the 9th of February in Napa. Get ready, we coming to mash up the place. Queens of Soca, see you there!
Queens of Soca. 2 big shows. This Wednesday, February 8th at Sapa. This Thursday, February 9th at Napa. Featuring the undisputed Queen of Soca, Patrice Roberts. Queen of Bacchanal, Destra Garcia. Queen of Queens, Terry Lyon. Shining Stars, Lil Bits and Nessa Preppy. And Soca heiress, Nyla Blackman. Serenading the Queens, Super Blue, Farmer Nappy, Hashim the Dream, and David Rudder. Tickets are $50 off till showtime. General admission $250, special reserve $300. For more info, call 331-4285.
Never again. Never again. Hey. Oh, yeah. I out on the road. Hey. Hey. I'm not staying home. Can't miss me. Double M. Look, I done book my flight. Tell me friends and family I'm coming. Hey. Boy, the suitcase packed tight. As soon as the plane touched down, we pumping. And if you hear them, welcome to the land of Calypso. I see that you touched down. Well done. I hope that you're more than fit and ready, 'cause it's real rum, real vibe. Soon as I touch the first party, it's shell down. I'm fetting until I'm falling down. I will never miss the next carnival again. Tell them I will never miss the next carnival again. Until the good Lord take me.
Tactical Enterprises Limited, located at Ramguli Trace, North Montplaisir Road, Cunupia. They wholesale and retail cellular phones and cellular accessories, smart home automation products, portable Bluetooth speakers, office chairs, and ideal gifts for the young generation. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Find them on Facebook and Instagram at Tactical Enterprises or call 716-2900, 469-9900 or 325-0000. Tactical Enterprises Limited, Ramguli Trace, North Montplaisir Road, Cunupia, where style meets technology.
Trinidad in San Fernando, and at this point in time, I'm joined by a lovely lady, a young lady who has served for over 53 years in the fashion and mass industry, and she is also the holder of a Hummingbird Medal Gold received in 2004 for the development of beauty culture and mass in Trinidad and Tobago. All right, and her name is Jackie Kunhau, and she seems to be a very famous lady in the city of San Fernando. Very, very famous. All right. So, and we're going to chat with her about Kiddies Carnival and even fashion, because the whole, fashion industry has seemed to make a U-turn, a 180. So we'll find out about you fashion in your time and fashion today. All right. So I want to say good morning to Ms. Kunhau. How are you going?
I'm going great. Good morning to you and to your audience. San Fernando is a special place, eh?
But I'm realizing that...
As long as you understand that.
I'm realizing that as I stand here today, it is definitely a special, special place. You want us to come over here? All right, the cameraman now telling us to take a little walk over here. All right, nice, lovely. Hello. All right, good. So, San Fernando being the special place that it is, you are the person that spearheads the Kiddies Carnival.
Yes, well, I've been involved in Kiddies Carnival for about 50 years in San Fernando. That's a long time.
That's a long time?
That's a real long time.
But all your children playing big people mass now?
Now they're bringing big people mass now.
They're bringing mass now, that's right. But it's interesting that you started, that you have your roots into fashion and mass. So just on the fashion aspect of things, because we were talking about this before we came back in.
That's right.
As somebody in fashion for so many years, and where you've seen the fashion industry evolve, or what it has evolved to, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm not too happy with what it has evolved to.
Okay.
But fashion is so interesting. It's interesting to men, women, children, all ages.
Right.
But you have to make fashion style. There's a difference between fashion and style. And that is where it all falls.
That's an interesting thing, because I would think that style is fashion.
No, you have to wear fashion with style.
Okay, all right. I like where this is going, because you mentioned to me as well that in today's world, underwear has become outerwear. Outerwear.
Yes.
Right. But what do you think that says for the fashion industry on the whole, especially when you're connected to the mass and everything that's going on today? Because everything seems to be bikini and beads. But back in the day, I mean, we had Peter Minshall was very creative in what he did, as opposed to what we see today. Everybody kind of looking the same. So like no band really have an identity. You can't tell
we have bands like K2K, we have bands like that really going into high fashion and using plenty clothes. But to each his own.
To each your own.
Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
If that is what you want, if you want to expose your body, that is your business.
Okay.
That is the way I look at it.
All right.
And we wouldn't criticize, we'll appreciate the fashion part of it with all of the beautiful garments. And we'll appreciate the bikini and beads.
And you appreciate the bikini and
yes,
beads.
we have to learn to go with the flow and to follow. I can't let my old age affect me like that. I have to appreciate the youth and what they want.
Well, yeah. I mean, young people, they're going to choose whatever they want.
Right. They're going to do it anyhow.
And they're going to do it anyhow. And you know that because you have enough experience in raising children that go and do what they want, no matter what.
They will,
all right?
They will most certainly do what they want.
So in terms of the Kiddies Carnival now, what do the children have to look forward to, the parents, in terms of the Kiddies Carnival? The Kiddies Carnival is this weekend, right?
Kiddies Carnival, we start this weekend. With my band, we play mass for 3 weekends. We played mass last weekend. So the kiddies really have a good time, better than the adults. We played last weekend. This weekend, we're going to Red Cross on Saturday. On Sunday, we are going to Marabella. There's a street parade in Marabella. And then the next weekend, we have the Port of Spain Street Parade, the San Fernando Street Parade.
Okay.
So our children really get a full
experience of what it is to play mass.
And the best thing with us, my band, on Carnival Sunday, when we finish with San Fernando, we go to St. Joseph, Chagonas, and Cuba, and play mass at all 3 places.
That's a lot of mass, you know.
Yes, so the children get more mass. They get a real jump.
They're able with all of that?
They're more able than you.
Wow. Because I know people playing mass Monday and Tuesday alone and their foot in pain, under the foot hurting them. They can't walk to go to work Wednesday morning. And you talking about all our mass the children play?
When on our way home, all the parents in the bus so. And the children say, come on, auntie, come on, auntie, we want to go.
All right, nice. So in terms of the band itself, it's closed for registration. Nobody can.
We never close.
You never close.
If you come Carnival Sunday morning, I'm making a costume for you.
You serious?
Yes, why not?
But
and it has been slow this year. Registration has been slow. Cannot tell a lie.
Why do you think that is? Coming out of the pandemic?
Yes,
maybe
I think it's all of that. Yes.
A little bit of economic effects.
Yes,
maybe.
yes.
Okay.
It has filtered down to the kids.
To the kids.
Yes.
Well, I could say that from going to certain events and stuff for Carnival too, because a lot of people were telling me maybe it have so many events, but I don't know the amount of events it have. But a lot of the events where you used to see like thousands of people, now you're seeing maybe a few hundred.
Yes.
And I think it's either affordability or they have options. They have so many options that people opt in to go here, there, and everywhere. So everything not focusing on one or two events on a weekend because there's like 4, 5, 6 going on. So in terms of the Kiddies Carnival as well, I think, for the parents, it might be a little...
Yes, they have to make choices. They have to make choices and they have to choose 3 pets instead of 5 and maybe leave out the kids this year or let them play next year. So we're getting a little bit of that. But we are happy with what we have.
Right. But of course, because, I mean, being involved in it for so long, I mean, you know how to put on a top-class production in terms of what you present and what you give to the children for the mass in all those days that they will be playing mass. One of the things I always regret, I never get to play mass as a child, you know. I never play Kiddies Carnival.
You're missing half your life.
I always wonder what it's like now.
You miss half your life.
See,
the children have a
I miss half my life. You see, not just I miss half my life, I'm playing on Kiddies Carnival. You see? You have any big people costume? I
have a costume that I can maybe adjust. I can adjust a little bit.
You can adjust a little bit. All right, no problem. But if people if people say, well, okay, you know what? My child wants to get involved in this mass. Let me go and get myself registered with the band. How do they get in contact with you guys?
They call me. Well, you can call me at 652-1965 or 752-1592.
752-1592.
In San Fernando. Everybody knows how to find House of Jackie in San Fernando.
Okay, great. Oh yes, House of Jackie as well.
Yes.
Oh yes, that was
That's
the
right.
place to be. I mean, Mr. Haynes always talks about that, about hosting for House of Jackie.
That is my son you're speaking about.
Yeah,
O'Brien.
Mr. Haynes.
Yeah. That is my son.
You have any hosting work for him?
Always.
I find you have too much free time on your hand.
I feel so.
Don't worry, again you gig here for House of Jackie again, Obi. Don't worry, you're going to gig.
The best smooth, his voice is like ice cream.
Ice cream voice. You hear that?
Oh, I forgot. You can also find us on Facebook.
Facebook.
Or on Instagram. You can find us on
And you can find you there.
Yes.
So people, the Kiddies Carnival is on with Miss Kunhau, Jackie Kunhau, of course. But the best Kiddies Carnival bands in the Southland in San Fernando. So make sure you could go to Facebook, you could check out House of Jackie, and the numbers again is 752
1592.
1592, 752 1592, and the other number that you gave was
652-1965.
652-1965. Those are the numbers to call. Go check them out, see what they have to offer, and give your children the opportunity. Don't be like me. Don't be a big 46-year-old man regretting that you never play Kiddies Carnival. So go and get your children involved and give them the experience of a lifetime and let them come out and play Kiddies Carnival. So, Ms. Kunhau, thanks a lot and always a pleasure.
Thank you so much. It was really good.
And she told me something before she said, boy, I watch your program real interesting. I just know if to cough the TV sometimes.
No, sometimes when I look at him, I say, wait, what he coming with this morning? What is his story today? And sometimes some days you love him and some days Yes, that's right.
That is exactly how I want to have my audience.
Well, you
love
have
me,
one
love me
here.
today and
Yes.
tomorrow.
Right,
All
but I love you today. Okay.
So that's Ms. Kudo. Thanks a lot. And coming up now, we have Jagasa. Yeah, you can go ahead. Look, Jagasa coming in. All right, sir. We have Jagasa coming in here. Is it Jagasa and Associates?
No, it was
Jagasa
and Associates. Now it's Jagasa Costumes Limited.
All right, nice man. So Jagasa Costumes Limited, they are here. And name?
My name is Lionel Jagasa Jr.
All right. I had a, listen, if I tell you, I know your name was Jagasa, eh?
Yeah. And most time I walk around with it on my t-shirt like this, so if you don't know, you're going to know.
I see advertising it. I see advertising it.
It's a walking billboard.
A walking billboard. Nice. Now, I did not know that or I could not remember that I met his father at the Roger Garraway Art Exhibition that took place at the home of Carnival in Queen's Park, Savannah. And you showed me a picture and everything.
Yeah. Dad was one of your biggest fans, and he making sure every week he call you.
And we gotta express our heartfelt condolences to you and your family on the loss of your dad in September last year. Well, I lost mine in October last year. So we right around the corner there, you know what I mean? So, you know, but I know what it's like. So. And it's good to see that you still have everything operating and moving on.
I'm making sure that, you know, the legacy lives on.
Yeah.
And all that he did would not be wasted.
Nice, man.
So he doing it. He teach me how to do it. The rest of the family is still here, and we going forward.
Now you all have been involved in the Fancy Indian mass?
Fancy Indian in mass. In Fancy Indian mainly, but we have produced other kinds of bands in San Fernando and outside of Trinidad as well. I want to clear up something that Mr. Convener said earlier.
Mr. Convener,
yes.
All right.
Mr. Convener said we might be the second oldest band in Trinidad and Tobago, but we are the oldest.
You are the oldest?
Yes, we are. There are some older names than us, but on a technicality, they lose the actual ownership of the brand, which is Hearts. So the actual family of Hearts doesn't own the Hearts brand anymore.
Okay.
So Jagasa is the oldest continuous band in Trinidad and Tobago right now.
All right, Mr. Convener. You take down those notes? All right, good.
Yeah. Me and my dad, but that good. I get to say something. I win him on something.
We have a secretary taking notes. Don't worry. So okay, now just on the Fancy Indian, right? Just to touch on that. That to me seems more difficult to put together than
you are absolutely right.
Mass.
You are absolutely right.
Because looks like a lot of work goes into that.
Yeah, the amount of work in the fine detail to tell that story, the investment you have to put into making a Fancy Indian, you may not have to do that with the other styles of mass.
Right.
But we have kind of moved out, not too much away from it, because I still do that performance and Dad used to do that. But we want to be the bridge now between the conventional and the Fancy Indian. So you're still playing traditional mass, and I have some models here with me today.
Yes, well, I see the models on the outside.
Yeah, so we could show you that you could play traditional mass and still feel like you're playing conventional mass and feel confident and feel pretty young. People could still play traditional mass. It's not just for, the older folks.
But I always wanted, before we bring on the models, right, I always wanted to find out, right, in terms of the cost, for the Fancy Indian, because for years I watching the Fancy Indians and they crossing the stage and that kind of thing.
We have plenty
and I
of
say,
feathers
how much
and
this cost, boy? Because if a conventional costume does cost what I can imagine with all these feathers and all the fine details and everything.
Well, we put in Southern hospitality into that as well. Because we don't want nobody to go and spend $1 million to play mass for 2 days and then what you doing with the costume? I might have to go to work with it Friday. What you do that? So we make it very much affordable. Today I have 2 backline costumes because I saving the front line because I want you to come to the showroom and see the front line.
Okay.
Or feel hurt when you didn't play mass and you sit on the road and say, oh gosh, I missed the opportunity.
I missed the opportunity,
so I have the backline and as we're talking about price, for today till Saturday, I'm giving you these 2 backline costumes for $1,500 if you want to play.
These 2 backline costumes.
Yeah, backline will be $1,500 on special for the next 3 days. If you want to play mass in San Fernando with Jagasa Costumes, the oldest band, the only band that does traditional and conventional at the same time.
Right.
And we do custom as well. So if you feel like you're too exposed, or you feel like you want to be more exposed, we will customize your costume for you.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to make sure your comfort, how you feel on that road, and feeling playing mass is important. My tagline is don't forget to play mass. I want you to feel or you feel happy that you play mass and confident.
Yeah. I think the 2 days had to be experienced that when you wake up Ash Wednesday, you could say, yeah, boy.
Yes, and that is our reset. You know, everybody in the Caribbean, we're lucky that we have something to look forward to get to Carnival. And that is my new year. I start over. After Carnival, I start over.
You start over.
So it's the same for anybody who play in mass. You have stress the whole year. We have things to deal with. We know what we have to deal with. So playing mass lets you reset.
That is a release,
You get all your stress out, you forget about it for 2 days, you play mass, you enjoy yourself.
Yeah. And you said a little earlier too that you're also regional?
Right. Regional, and then this year I'm going to be the first band leader that offers a band in Port of Spain and San Fernando at the same time. That has never been done. So Jagasa Costumes is not only available in San Fernando, it's available in Port of Spain as well.
Okay.
So we have 2 showrooms, 2 bands, the same wonderful experience. Port of Spain, though, is premium all-inclusive.
Port of Spain is premium all-inclusive.
We try to keep the price a little bit down in San Fernando, because the amount of people that comes out in San Fernando to play mass is a little less. We had to change up the marketing tactics a little bit. And then we tried taking away the all-inclusive, makes it even more affordable. And then that will support people who sell at the side of the road, businesses and bars and stuff like that. So we extend all of that.
But when you say in Port of Spain, it's premium, the band coming out in
Port of Spain. We play mass in Port of Spain and San Fernando at the same time. So nobody can tell me they like my costume. We live in Port of Spain and we can't come down. Now it's for you, because you say you never play mass in South and you're making an excuse. So now we have to come and play mass in Port of Spain.
Conveyor, come and handle that scene for me.
So, you could come and play mass with me.
All right. So I have no excuse now.
No, you have no excuse. And I have a celebrity package for you.
You have a celebrity package for me? That's expensive, boy.
Yeah.
It's so every time you say that's celebrity package, it's so more expensive. It's not more expensive than the regular thing.
The convener again, no celebrity package. He's a professional masquerader.
He's a professional masquerader. All right. No problem, man. All right, so this is the first time that this has ever been done.
Yes.
Both Port of Spain and San Fernando will experience Jagasa costumes.
And I want to plug again, the name of the band is Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
These designs were designed by Dad. The costumes were designed by Dad. These are his final costume designs.
Okay.
So we produced it just like he wanted it. We changed the name of the band. It would have been a Native American theme, but now the theme is honoring Dad and showcasing his last design. So that's why the band is called Unforgettable. So come, Dad is unforgettable, and come and play mass with Jagasa costumes and have an unforgettable experience.
Nice, man. He could real market, All right, so we're going to bring on the backline models.
Yes.
Come true.
So we have 2
some models
sections.
here with
Let me get some music now. Don't let them.
Give me some music now.
Yeah, we're coming this way. Coming out of
Right, you're coming out of this one here. Nice. So come forward, ladies.
So
we have 2 of the backline costumes here.
So the orange section is Rain Dancer.
Right.
And this is a Cheyenne's Dream.
A Cheyenne's Dream
and Rain Dancer.
And Rain Dancer.
Happy Rain Dancer. So these are the backline options. And again, available in Port of Spain and San Fernando.
Available in Port of Spain and San Fernando. All right. So in terms of, you said the backline is about $1,500?
We're doing it. It's actually $1,650.
Right.
And $1,650 as well. But we're doing it for the next 3 days, just because you give me this opportunity, and we need as much people to play mass as possible. Like Stephan, tell them Stephan send you.
They got celebrity discount.
Yeah, celebrity discount.
All right. They got celebrity discount.
Until Saturday, these 2 available for $1,500 each. Yes.
All right.
And we have mail options in all of the sections. You might look on the page, on the Facebook page, and not see mail options, but the mail options are available in both of the costumes as well.
Okay. All right. So Jagasa costumes available in Port of Spain and San Fernando. So you could play in Port of Spain, and for those of you in San Fernando, you could play in San Fernando. Or if you want the all-inclusive option,
all-inclusive experience, you come to Port of Spain.
You're from South, you could go to Port of Spain. If you want the non-all-inclusive option, because more affordable, you could come down to South and play. Right?
All over.
So you could crisscross it all how, and he's making it not only affordable, but more available.
I'm bringing it to you nationwide.
Nationwide. So Jagasa going nationwide now.
Yes.
All right. This is the first time it's ever been done. No band has ever done that. They've been both in Port of Spain and San Fernando at the same time for Carnival. So I want to big them up for that. Where's the showroom in Port of Spain?
The showroom in Port of Spain is at Jam, the band's mass camp. We're rolling with Jam on the road Carnival Day. It's at 22 Murray Street.
Okay.
And in San Fernando, the showroom is at 21 Dranswell Street, our home. We have a nice showroom there. So come on down, get registered, you
Right.
know, and have an unforgettable experience in 2023.
All right, nice, man. So you guys check it out. Jagasa costumes, both in Port of Spain and San Fernando. Like I said, it's a first. It's never been done before. History is about to be made for the mother of all carnivals in 2023. Any closing comments?
Don't forget to play mass.
All right, nice, man. Talk done. All right, ladies, thanks a lot. All right, so we're on Harris Promenade, and that is Jagasa. And you want to get yourself involved with Jagasa. As a matter of fact, you want to get yourself involved in Carnival. And if you have bands that are making it affordable for you, then why not take the option and experience Carnival for the first time if you've never played mass before, okay? I can remember the first year I played mass. It was like Jagasa said, it was unforgettable. I see we have Kerry John on the outside. Nice man, Kerry, come through. I want to take this opportunity to say good morning to Victor. All right, Victor, I think your mom here, she said you're watching the show, so I'm beginning up, Victor. And I also want to say happy birthday to my nephew, Josiah, who I forgot to wish happy birthday yesterday. So Josiah, happy belated birthday. And all in all, I just forget. So the same way, Jagasa thing, unforgettable, I forgettable with certain things. So Mr. John is here, Mr. Kerry John. How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
All right, nice. I could borrow that for a second because I'll leave mine on the table over
sure.
there. All right, nice. So come in. And Zeb, he has no help. He has no help, Zeb. Stay home next time. All right, so Kerry John is here. And Kerry has a show coming up called Chotso.
Chutney Meat Soca.
Chutney Meat Soca.
Correct.
All right, so how you come up with the concept for this now?
Well, you know, the area I'm from,
Yeah.
Princess Town, is a mixed area.
Right.
You know, so it was the perfect idea, you know, to bring the both worlds together.
Okay.
And then it's an area where most people don't really like to leave and come out. But if you bring it to them, they will come and appreciate it.
And
they'll
appreciate
support
it. All right, great,
so
man.
I decide now, well, let me bring it home. And now bringing that home now, have people from the outside, from even Guaya and all, up Shagwanas and these zones want to come down now to the event Chatsu.
All right.
And where we having this is in Barapo Kunjal, right? By
Hold on. Slow down there. Slow down. Slow it down for me.
Let me slow it down. Yeah.
It's Barapo Kunjal.
Correct is right.
All right, go ahead, man. Nice.
Right, which is in Princess Town.
All right, so that's Kunjal Road.
Kunjal
Road,
in Barapo.
I find, and you know, I met, I was waiting to come south to do this, and I almost forget. As you mentioned, Barapo, I'd big up Jerry and the whole team from Barapo that meet me on the greens. And it, you know, it's the greatest pork. They really say, "I'll come south to get good pork," you know.
You see?
The man cook a jira pork and a kind of stew pork, boy.
Well, it's all that we
Yeah,
have.
nah,
It's all that we have in the Chatsu, you know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
where
man.
that tradition come from,
But yeah, nah. So okay. So it's Chotso. General tickets are $100.
Yeah, general tickets are 100, and we also have the specials here for ladies.
Look, you have the
200,
special.
three
Three
ladies
on
and
one. 3 women on one ticket for $200.
Yeah,
Oh gosh,
can't go
girls. Why? Oh gosh, man. What up on a dress, boy, and try to get in and shave my face to get a
Use
3
Stephan,
there,
you get
boy.
in. Use my friend, you get in, man.
All right, nice, man.
Right,
You
that's
see?
the King John version presents.
Nice,
so
man.
Right, you're safe.
All right, now I see real entertainers here.
Real
So tell us,
entertainers,
give us a little
plenty.
insight as to who. I see, well, oh gosh. I
Well,
see.
we have Kavita Rankison, right?
All right.
That is Kunjal own itself. She's
Right.
from Kunjal. We have Saki.
Right, yes,
like
Saki.
Diego Martin coming down the road there. We have Yankee Boy from New York.
All right.
And Ron Aicho.
Right, Ron
Two
Aicho.
trending artists who sing Outside Like Garbage.
Outside Like Garbage. I them on a couple weeks
Right.
ago, yeah.
We have the General Macamillion.
Ah, boy.
Right, and the trending artist here too as well, Katrina.
Right.
Rebel Rango.
Rebel Rango,
No
he was on the
stranger.
show recently too.
Correct.
A little while back, yeah.
Correct is right.
And
And
yeah,
Nelly
talented
Kotoy.
Nice.
You know, she's a very big one coming up too.
Right.
Leonce and Reza from New York City.
Right.
We have Ravi Baburam. Yeah, Ravi coming to mash up the place.
They have a full show.
Malik and Jadel.
Malik and Jadel.
And myself, Kerry John.
And Kerry John, of course. So this
Right.
takes place on Saturday.
I want to pick up
11.
some of the DJs on the cast too as well.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem.
We have Spoiled Brats.
Okay.
We have Anwar and Wild Child.
Anwar? DJ Anwar?
Yeah.
Boy,
Right,
you
we
know,
have
you
DJ
know.
Froggy and 13. And a couple more, you know, Compton Sound, plenty more.
All right, nice, man. And it's Saturday, eh?
Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday,
and,
11th of February.
And it starts from? What time?
Starts 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Performance time will be 12.
All right, and it takes place at the Spotlight Restaurant and Sport Bar?
And lounge, yes.
All right, Spotlight.
Yeah, Spotlight.
You know, Jerry and them really tell me to come back, boy, you know.
Yeah, down there nice. I tell you.
They tell me they don't try
Yeah,
to.
down there's a kind of place in the daytime looking dismal, quiet place. At night.
Yeah.
You know all these people coming out.
You serious?
Yeah,
Nightlife?
different, trust me. Crowd.
Wow. All right.
Crowd, different.
So I tell you what, people. We in South, we in Sando, we at Harris Promenade. You're performing anything for us, or you just come to talk about
Yeah,
the
well,
church,
I'm talking about the church show and also has some great news because
Uh-huh.
church show has just become a celebration. My band has been qualified for the finals in brass.
So wait, hold on. You have your own band now?
Long time, since 2020 we was finalists in
You
brass.
serious?
Yeah. KJV the band.
I lost track, boy, like the pandemic. You know. Yeah, so
That was good.
right, KGB the band, right.
In 2020 we was brass finalists and this time 2023 for the second time we in the
You're
finals
back
again.
inside. All right, so how that looking? How that shaping up for you?
Well, it's shaping up nice.
From
We
what
just
do you think,
had
you
to-
know?
We just had to grind hard.
What
We
you coming with?
We come with our voice.
You're coming with our voice?
Yeah, we come with our voice.
All right, nice man. but glad to see that. I mean, from the last time we spoke, it was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
From you know how you're doing your thing,
Yeah.
steady, and I know you had a couple shows that you did.
Yeah.
And it looked like it did
Yeah,
extremely
because
well.
last year I had my album launch. That ram out.
Right,
That
the
did
album
great
launch,
in
yeah.
St. Helena. And then this year in the tent. You know,
Right.
so doing my thing with
Well,
Kaiso Showcase.
Kaiso Showcase, right?
Yeah.
Doing Kaiso Showcase,
So
nice.
you know how they with the tent
You doing
and all
everything,
too.
man, Kerry, man.
I
find it,
everything like
but
that's so
you had to be in
Kamonaka there
everything.
too.
You had to be in everything.
I should have sing a chutney.
Oh gosh, easy.
But keeping a chutney shoes.
But you had it. But and when he say that, don't
Don't tell her.
Don't
Hey,
take
don't
that
get me
lightly,
vexed.
you know, because he got a real sing, you know. So I tell you what, people, you gotta look out for Chutso, the Chutney Meet Soca show, and it takes place this Saturday, the 11th of February,
Yeah,
Spotlight Restaurant and Bar, 237 Kunjal Road in Barakpur. Where they getting tickets?
Getting tickets by the Legend Room opposite Unipet Princess Tongue and also upstairs Cellular Planet Princess Tongue.
Nice, man. So, Zeb, you doing a tune? You give me a little
Yeah,
taste of
give them the
something?
art form. Let me
What
get
the
them
DJ,
the...
DJ have your music?
Yeah, DJ have it
Right,
line up
all right,
already.
nice,
Give me the
man.
art
Well,
form
I
now.
leaving you here to do your thing. Nice.
Yeah, good morning, Synergy TV. Good morning, Promenade. All you feeling? All you good? All you sure? All right. There we go. This is my 2023 contribution. The name of it is Art Form. Yeah. When me say, great artists, we make artists. Sing a soca to wine your waist artists. Have a nice time in the place artists. And if it's sour like lime, hold your face artists. We drill artists, we don't kill artists. Out of the valley, so we heal artists. In every blank spot, we go fill artists. Groom and bill artists for the art form. Hey, before the bigger heads them pass on, we have to leave a firm foundation for the young generation coming up in the art form. Hey, I know me one alone control. How we go take soca to the world if you not teach boys and girls coming up in the art? We go be art to top, art to top, art to top, art to top in the art form. Let me chart to top, chart to top, chart to top, hey, chart to top in the art. We go bright to top, bright to top, bright to top, bright to top on the promenade. Let me light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. So let me sing. Pass artists with a field artists. Every day we correct and grade artists. Careful where you say they love jail artists. You know I know the door you go bail artists. We stamp artists, we cramp artists. Turn in and start dance ram artists. So we elevate and advance artists. With a vision and a plan at least for the art form. Hey, before the bigger heads them pass on, we have to leave a firm foundation for the young generation coming up in the art form. Hey, I know me one alone control. How you go take soca to the world if you not teach boys and girls coming up in the art? We go art to top, art to top, art to top, art to top in the art form. Then we chart to top, chart to top, chart to top, chart to top. Is the art. We go bright to top, bright to top, bright to top, bright to top. Fireworks. Then we light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Yeah, so that is art form, and now I want to give all you something different. One time, Terra Sound, big up yourself. Synergy TV, big up yourself. Hey, this is different by Kerry John and Asha Otto. Yeah. Drunk of emotions, lost in your eyes, and you have me open, yeah, I can't tell a lie. We way past the point of pretending that we're just cool, and what we do, friends doesn't do that, no. What we say, what we have is more than connection, and them things no happen there so. And when we touch is perfection, can't help but pull you in close. Just one look, no words. And like that, there's no close. Your vibe so damn intense. We just can't help ourselves, baby. What we have not normal. That chemistry differently. Sing it in differently, baby. What we have not normal. Seems like I'm set ablaze when you're near to me. So come here to me, 'cause I never had nothing like this. No, I never felt nothing like this. It's a special type of stuff when you touch my button. You make me turn and twist. Lord, I never had nothing like that. You make me feel like I can't hold back. No, I never had nothing, never had nothing, never had nothing like this. Will. And last but not least, we'll leave them with the anthem of all times. All day we drinking. What we say, what we say. All night we drinking. What we say, this is Carnival time, so it's not too early for a drink, right? Bring the rum for me. Somebody pour a shot in me. You see it? Yeah. All day we drinking. Yeah. All night we drinking rum. Right here on the promenade. All right. What we say, what we say? Bring the rum for me. Somebody pour a shot in me glass. Hey. All night we drinking. All day we drinking. They say I drinking too much, they're too fast. Hey. All night we drinking. All day we drinking rum. All night we drinking rum. I say we drinking. Hey. All night we drinking. All day we drinking. They say I drinking too much, they're too fast. Hey. All night we drinking. All day we drinking rum. All night we drinking rum. I say we drinking. All day we drinking rum. I say we drinking rum. Drinking rum. I say we drinking rum. I say we drinking. Drinking rum. I say we drinking. Drinking rum. I say we drinking rum. Drinking rum.
Kerry, you don't go nowhere yet just now, man. We drinking like the anthem. I like how we say bring the anthem.
Of course.
So once again, people, that is Kerry John, and Kerry John will be performing alongside several artists. A cast here with a lot of talent at the Chotso, which is Chutney Meat Soca, 11th of February. That's this Saturday in Barakpur. All right, at Kunjal Road, Spotlight Restaurant and Sports Bar, and go get your tickets
at the Legends Room and also upstairs Cellular Planet, Princess Town, or you could call any of the numbers on the flyer.
Nice, man.
Right?
So, Kerry, keep doing your thing, my brother.
Yeah, my brother.
Nice.
Respect, right?
All right, all the time. So, I understand we have some more panmen. We have another panman in the building here. Mr. Shepherd. Is Mr. Shepherd? Come true. Nice, man. I find you looking like you didn't wake up yet, you know. You sure you're up? You were sleeping? All right, I'll wake you up. I practice. Oh, yeah, man. Come a little closer. All right, so it is, now they told me Shepherd. Yes. Mr. What's his first name?
Darren Shepherd.
Darren Shepherd, that's the name. All right. So we got Mr. Darren Shepherd with us from Fonclair.
NLCB Fonclair.
NLCB Fonclair.
That's important.
Nice, you must put that in.
That is important.
All right, now I had the mayor on a little earlier.
Right.
Now I don't know if you catch the interview with the mayor.
No, I didn't.
Like skiffle in practice as late as Fonclair because the mayor come here looking fresh.
Well, the mayor business fixing.
I'm just saying.
I trying to fix mine.
All right, nice. So, Fonclair, a lot of history with this band, around since 1965.
1965, correct.
Right. So 1965 to now, you all have become more or less, for the most part, for the last few decades, a mainstay in the Panorama Finals.
Absolutely.
Always there.
Absolutely.
All right, and you're in it again this year. So what people are looking out for from Fonclair?
Well, this year Fonclair is probably the youngest band in the finals.
Really?
We have 9-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 14-year-olds doing a tremendous job taking music, eating music like that, and playing, and it's a sight to behold. Our frontline section, the instruments that play in front of the band.
Yeah.
Nobody's over 25.
You serious?
And they are executing, and the judges seem to think so as well.
All right, but this is an interesting thing that you just said there, because there's this perception, and I mean the mayor himself mentioned it about generations passing through the bands.
Yeah.
So when you say that, okay, nobody above the age of 25, youngest band, these are children of past players, or are these children or young people that are just attracted to the steel pan and Fontclair's come up with a way to pique their interest and have them in the pan?
It's a bit of both. We have one guy, he has 4 kids in the band.
Wow, okay.
And then we have a large school program. So we in 11 schools in and around San Fernando.
Okay.
So Fontclair this year did something I think that I've never heard before in the pan world. We entered a primary school band in the panorama, a secondary school band in the panorama. We entered in the junior panorama